Hello everybody, welcome inventors. Hello, my name is Goldfinch, your steampunk inventor from the sky city of Leviton, here to fly into your day. Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. Oh, that took a bit long. I was getting some dinner, but we're good now. I have a nice little food. Hope you guys have something to eat yourselves, or have had something. But yeah, we're doing some Worlds Beyond today. It'll be pretty fun. Some good stuff. I need to tell you a story about that though, chat. Just before I went live, I was doing some, some of the dailies before they reset for the day. Oh my goodness! Let me tell you, chat. Let me tell you what happened. We got. I used my my Jerry at home deck. And we got a matchup between, that deck and Cresthaven. So it was like, oh gosh, that's stressful. Especially because Cresthaven right now is kind of scary. I'm not gonna lie, with a lot of things to, for the opponent to track. I guess a lot of things for the, player to actually track as well. But oh my goodness, that was such a tight battle. I mean, I might actually showcase it when we get into the game today, but. Yeah, we're gonna do some Shadowverse Worlds Beyond. I also will preface this by saying that I don't know what my schedule is gonna look like next week. Just to give you guys a heads up. Honestly, I'm thinking it might just be. Let's see. Yeah, it might just be like a few times a day. Probably at least one day less than this week's schedule. Just because the upcoming weeks for me are going to be a bit busy, so I can't stream as often, but I'm hoping between then we can do some video uploads instead. It'll be interesting if we don't have as much streams. If we're looking at like, one or two a stream, or what, one or two streams a week, next couple of weeks, at least for this month, and we'll kind of see. But otherwise, inventors, I think we just get right into it. We have a lot of story to still cover for Coyote, so I'm honestly so excited. It is her story is so interesting. It is definitely dark at points. Like, you get to points where it's just like, I don't want to spoil anything from last time, especially since if you haven't seen anything related to the story, I don't want to spoil anything. So go ahead and check my streams out for that if you want to see what's up for that. But otherwise, what I will say. It's just taken intense. That's all I will say. It is a lot, but it's also a lot, as in is a lot of fun. So let's head into then some Shadowverse Worlds Beyond. Chat. Let's get into some our dailies in the game. Here we go. Okay, welcome everybody. It is time to do the Shadowverse Worlds Beyond. After our last, Shadowverse stream, what was it, 2 days ago? I went on to, Twitch afterwards. Take a look at some other. Actually, no, it wasn't Twitch. I went onto YouTube just randomly, and I found that found some streamers. A streamer that I was actually playing the OG for the first time. So that was really fun to see. Definitely got me nostalgic for sure. Playing the, looking at the OG and whatnot. Which we might consider taking a look at least in video form. Who knows, but could have our daily pack. We still haven't collected this just yet. I'm kind of gonna wait till the end of this season, and then we'll see which one we want to get. Because I want to get as much card packs as possible before then. So then we have, the best chance of like gauging what deck works for us. Which I know is not necessarily the best thing, because then you'll have to kind of wait a long time, and that's not really that great. But oh my, hey yo, oh, legendary, let's go. Wait, hold up. Oh, this is big. Who's it gonna be? Oh my gosh, chat already off. We just started. What? Okay, who is this? Woo! Nice! Oh, actually, that's really good for the Forest OTK deck. We do need, I believe we do need this. Yo! Let's go. Nice. Wow, very nice. We love that. Emblem. You can see we got some a lot of rupees here that we can spend. It's technically, it looks like a lot, but there's 500 per pack, so it's what, like only really three packs? One, two, yeah, only 3 packs, which is insane. Again, I'm not really a fan of the monetization system. Got some victory awards going on right now. My plan was originally to climb ladder, and then potentially, you know, get up to C1. We'll see how long the story is today, and then we'll kind of gauge it. Last time we did our dailies a bit too long, so let's just see what we have today. Okay, play 20 followers. We could re-roll that, win 2 matches. All right, let's try to re-roll this and see what we get. Win 1 ranked. Okay. We could go into ranked, or I might just do this off stream, honestly. But let's try to at least attempt the other ones first. You know what? We might as well go into ranked, because why not? Yeah, so you can see I was playing the Jerry at home, deck. Let's see. Do we want to play that again? It's definitely a fun deck. I'll say that much. You know what? Yeah, why not? We'll bring it into ladder and see how it does. Just having fun with this, so. So, don't mind me if you see my mouth moving and I'm not talking. Means I'm eating my lunch. What? No, my dinner for tonight. Hi. Oh gosh, sword. Ready. Ooh, this is good. Already? Not bad. You know what, I'll keep the castle as well. Okay, so we can get Jerry turn 2. Ooh, 2 castles, okay. Do we have turn 1? No, we don't. Okay. Let's actually go with this first. Because since we're going first, we can't get Jerry anyway. Just yet, so might as well wait on it. And kind of play it by ear. Okay, I'm thinking dark side, maybe? Dark side or castle, perhaps. They're just gonna hit into it, though. Or did... Yeah, I think we go dark side here. Or you go castle plus engage rock. Oh wait, that's actually not bad. Engage, we draw a card. Hit into this. Yeah. So this turn we have to. Next turn we have to play this. Get the Jerry. Then hopefully we go we just go castle again, I guess. Play down a castle.
Lovely day for a picnic. You look splendid,
Okay.
Princess Prim.
Is this this is I can't remember what this is. This is Draw a card. No, it's okay. We'll draw follower. There's Jerry. This actually won't kill. It's kind of unfortunate. We hit into it anyway. Yeah, why not? Alright, I think we gotta clear. I don't think we can Jerry just yet, chat. I think we need to clear this board. I'm annoying. Okay, if we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Did that.
Devilishly tactical retreat.
Much as I hate the Evo right now, I really don't like that ward.
I am satisfied.
The Lord Commander dons her mask.
Okay, yeah, here's Draconia.
Reason.
To the shores of victory.
Oh man. Just bored. Okay, do we Jerry right now? Man, I don't know. I feel like sooner the better, but
Coronos.
I yield.
reanimate only applies to followers, right? Yeah.
Devilishly potent. Shall we pack up for the day?
Yeah, I don't know if we can win with this chat. We just have to hope that when we Jerry next turn that we get, you know, like a pretty good hand. I feel like I should have honestly done it earlier because now the turns are passing, right? Oh man. 4, 8. I'm kind of forced to play this 4.
Coronos. Not all is lost.
Let's see. I don't have any other followers though. We'll play this as a setup then. Jerry. This is kind of sad. We're Jerrying on turn 8, which is not great.
Fly forth into an endless sky.
Yeah, I think this might be Jover. Wait a minute, can they just super evolve here and lethal? Wait, 5, 6, 7. No, not exactly. Oh. Yeah, they could do that. I was just gonna say. Evo that, and yeah, I'm done.
Fate shall fall to this blade.
Wait, did that not? Did that super Evo not activate? Yeah. Honestly, I think we concede at this point. This is not great. Alrighty, we'll try the other missions out. Moon 2, and then we got a Super Evo. I'll just go for ease here.
Medium rare or well done.
With rain comes death.
Not the worst, but be better. Oh, perfect.
Elements rage.
May the righteous prevail.
Alrighty, nice.
Cutest.
Hurry up.
I've gotta be the cutest. Adorable.
I wasn't fast enough.
My cards will decide your fate.
Okay.
This homework's too hard.
Card draw. Let's see.
Adorable.
Well, we'll just hit. Here.
Adorable.
We gotta make this as fast as possible so we can get into the story.
Praise me more. I'll tear this world of yours down.
Dead man's hand.
Foiled again, but not for good.
To the victor goes the spoils.
Repent.
This blade shall forge our path.
This
I'll
cannot
get
be.
you next time.
Nice.
Coming through, coming through.
It just wasn't enough.
I kind of want to do a little bit more here.
Study will transform your skills.
Alrighty. GG's.
One step. Adorable. I will not falter.
Victory is mine. That feels correct.
See.
Medium rare or well done.
With rain comes death.
Oh man. Hello, hello, welcome. Nice to see you here. We're doing some Shadowverse Worlds Beyond right now. This is a trading card game based on the first game that came out. What is this? Draw. Oh my goodness. Based on the first game that came out
To the shores of
about 8 years ago. It's basically a reboot of everything, but it's a pretty fun game. Thank you for dropping by and saying hi. Feel free to stick around.
The spark of knowledge.
Law allows for no compromises.
Okay, let's see here. Ooh, wait, Adel is actually pretty good here.
Seeker dons her mask.
Come on, hit the ward. Let's go!
Masterpiece.
Nice.
not all is lost.
Could get my own guy. Oh, I should have done something with that, but we've seen the first iteration, but yeah, the artwork is. That's one of the things I love about this game is that the artwork is beautiful. that sort of anime-y art style to it. Really fun. I picked it up back in I want to say 2018. No, I think. Oh, hold up. Let me just search this up because I got into it from Buddy System stream that Shadowverse did back in the day, with a bunch of other like VTubers as well, back when Hollow Myth was debuting. Yeah, like 4 years ago, and then been continuing to play the game since, and Worlds Beyond's coming out, you know. Alrighty, let's see, what do we play here? Ooh, you know what, for the spell boost, I think we go this. But compared to the OG, this game has
but not for good.
There we go. Compared to the first game, this has a lot of like different mechanics, so it's essentially a different game. But we're playing some practice matches right now, just getting our dailies done, and then we're gonna move on to the story, which I'm really excited about. Our rune leader, Kaori, right here. Kaori, yeah, rune leader. Gonna hop into her story. We did do a bit on stream yesterday, so feel free, again, chat, feel free to check that out if you haven't yet. But otherwise, we're gonna get into the rest of it today. Hopefully finish it. It was a lot last time, but what do we do here? Gauge. I really wanted to hop on. It was a classic sometime.
Will decide your fate. Law allows for no compromises.
Yay! I'm excited. Glad to do that. Nice. Okay, as much as these onions are helping me right now, I don't like how much are here. Let's see, 4, 5. I technically had lethal, but that's all right. We'll. Oh, I have a coup on here. Nah.
I give up.
How much is that? 5 spell boost. So if you don't know, chat, I'll let you know as well. If you guys don't know what this about this game, or haven't heard too much about it, basically they are now, at least, in the first game, which was now called Shadowverse Classic, there were originally, I think, 8 archetypes, 8 different like classes they called it, or crafts, that you could play as. One of them was, if I just have on here, one of them was Runecraft. So Rune's still a thing, but they kind of shortened down, kind of combined together some of the classes together. So mainly what was Shadow and what was it? Shadow and Bloodcraft. So Shadowcraft was essentially all about like summoning zombies and like the undead sort of stuff, and using those to kind of gain a sort of value called I don't remember what's called in the original, but no, I think in the original it was called like Necro Charge or something, but gain like a counter that goes up every time one of your followers leaves the board, and you use that as sort of a resource to get more additional effects on cards and whatnot. And then Bloodcraft used to be all about, you know, vampires and like that sort of the side of the undead, and those sort of archetypes. And yeah, you kind of just played those cards. A bunch of, at least at the time that I played, there was a bunch of like life stealing. You know, as vampires do, they suck the blood. So they have a lot of like vampire cards. The main leader was a vampire, which is really fun. But now they've combined it to one class, like they have in the physical game that came out. There is a physical TCG now for Shadowverse called Shadowverse Evolve. I've played a bit of it in person. I have a lot of stuff from that, so I'm free to play here because it's heckin' expensive. Every TCG stuff is expensive. Who would have known? But no, yeah. There was definitely a lot of honestly, Shadowverse Evolve was really fun. I don't know where my thought process is going right now, but it's all over the place, honestly. But yeah, the Shadow and Bloodcraft combined into one in this game called Abysscraft. We have seen some archetypes from both of them, like what's it called? Shadows now, I think it's called, instead of Necrocharge. And then, yeah, I haven't seen too much mechanics from Blood, like stealing life and like vampire-related things, but it's still pretty fun. It's still pretty fun stuff. Anyhow, let's get this quickly sorted out here. Yoink. How easy is it to learn mechanics? Would love to recommend it for beginners.
Dead man's hand.
I would say if you're used to like mana systems, like if what's a good comparison here? I would say if you've played Hearthstone, if you played what else is there? Hearthstone, if you played like some other, well, really any TCGs I think would be nice. If you played Yu-Gi-Oh, it's definitely a lot more different. You don't have phases that you have to follow in this game. You kind of can do things whenever. There's not like a specific order. But I would definitely recommend this game for beginners, though. The only thing is that you will have to, at least with Shadowverse Worlds Beyond, and not Shadowverse Classic, you'll have to kind of manage your resources a little bit more because it's cost a bit more to buy things if you're free to play like me. Card packs used to be 100 rupees, which are like your in-game currency to get card packs and whatnot. Used to be 100 in the Classic, but now they bumped it up to 500. So it's really, you gotta be really picky about where you spend your resources. It's the only thing. But other than that, the game is amazing. The story is great. The game itself, the mechanics are pretty easy to learn, I'd say. They definitely simplified everything down compared to Classic. I hope they kind of continue that train because, for example, like these orbs here, right? We have Evolve on this side and Super Evolve. Super Evolve wasn't a thing in the Classic games. They only had Evolve, but essentially these kind of give your characters different boosts and whatnot. So if I evolve this, right now it's not evolved. You can tell kind of from this banner here that they're evolved. Sometimes they have an effect. With Classic, they kind of vary the amount that you can evolve by. So for example, one follower might go up like +1 on their attack, but like +2 or 3 on their defense, right? It kind of varies by card. But in this game, they standardized it, so it's always +2/+2 to attack, +2 to attack, +2 to defense, and then Super Evolve, which is a new mechanic, which is really fun. I might showcase that soon with Kuon coming soon.
It's over.
It's essentially just a more powerful version of evolving, and you're able to get a bunch of other additional effects and whatnot. And that's always standardized at +3/+3. So it's honestly makes it really easy for newer players like me who got into this. Because I didn't play too much of Classic, and I kind of got lost in the meta at some point. So it was really hard to catch up. So it's honestly nice that we had this like reset. It's really fun. Do I want to kill an onion right now? I guess we just draw a card. I guess I can kill an onion. Right, rip. Yeah, hopefully we can showcase the Super Evolve though on stream here. Again, we're playing against computers, so it's not necessarily going to be the most dynamic match, but we're just trying to complete our dailies today, so... Alright, I might as well showcase... Oh, there's Kuon, I guess I can showcase it. It's not as effective, because what it does, it summons a board of 3, and you have a board limit of 5, so it's not... I'm at 2 right now, so it won't be as effective, but I guess we can showcase Super Evolution with those. Gotcha, wise, depending, learn, and deep lore. Yeah, that's like the one main selling point I got from, Worlds Beyond, and really just the Shadowverse IP in general. The game is amazing. It's developed by Psy Games, so if you played or know about Uma Musume, they're the same people that made that. So, yeah, it's just another one of the game titles. I hope they do what they did in Classic and kind of bring in tie-ins to their different, like, their different IPs, because I know with at least for Shadowverse Evolve, which is their physical TCG, so their physical translation of this digital game, they have tie-ins with Uma Musume, and it kind of counts as their own like separate universe of cards. So you can create a whole deck around the Uma Musume universe if you want, which is really fun. Gotta do my daily grind. Yeah, no worries. Feel free to put this up behind the stream here. Okay, let's showcase Super Evolution. So essentially what this is, as I said, +3/+3. But you also sometimes activate effects here. But also another thing about Super Evolution is that on your turn, if there was a follower here, on your turn when you attack something, on your turn when you attack something, you wouldn't take damage. So this thing can't die on your turn. It also can't, when it's in its Super Evolution form, it can't die from artifacts. So if it had something that said, I don't have one, but if someone had a card that said, oh, deal like this much to everything, right? Actually, I guess that wouldn't work because it's the other player. But if I had a card that said deal this much to all enemies, which includes my own, the super evolved guy here wouldn't die off, or wouldn't take any damage. But the other normal followers would. So yeah, it's definitely
Easy.
a learning curve, but a fun one at that. I'll say that much. All right, let's hit into with
Isn't it?
this guy.
I will
Get a
not
wise.
falter.
You also see that I don't know if you guys caught it, but you'll also see that like when cards evolve, they have alternate art as well. Sometimes it's just the orientation flip, but most times with like ward followers, you'll see their like faces revealed. Most times ward followers have their like, or sometimes I don't want to say most times, but sometimes ward followers have their faces covered, and then when you evolve them, they kind of show another side to their face. So, for example, this card here, right, all masked up. Then if you evolve it, ta-da! We got the face. So yeah, it's really nice. They're not a ward follower. Let me just see if I can find a. Yeah, so sometimes it's a simple orientation change like this, and then you get, you know, some additional like coloring or whatnot, or it's like something else. But yeah, that's the one of the main things. I just love the art style. It's so fun, so cool. Anyhow, let's see. Did we finish all our stuff today? Or dailies? No, we still need to evolve or super evolve 10 times. Okay, cool. We gotta showcase the Jerry at home. Come on now. Jerry at home! If you don't know what this is from the new set called Heirs of the Omen. In the original game, essentially what happened is, well, actually, I guess I can explain it
With rain comes death.
in another way, but essentially Heirs of the Omen, the story behind it, if I remember correctly, is that there are these like great deities and beings, right? The omens, and they kind of bring judgment down to every so often they bring judgment down to, you know, whatever, world, and kind of seek a way to do like improve it or enhance it somehow. So that's like the very, you know, high level kind of thing. Not really, doesn't really go too much in detail to it, but that's just a very, very brief of it. But essentially, in this set, what's really fun, we have it right now in our hand. This Majera Bane Great Manifest
The sound of
is
life.
so fun, because what happens, you'll see here, you evolve it. We have one more turn, so we get to evolve it on turn 5. You're going first. You essentially get what's called what's called a coin. And if you played like other games that kind of have that system, or an extra play point, as they call it in this game, and you kind of, the second player gets that as a little boost because they're going second. So we can evolve. You can see there's a countdown. We can only evolve on turn 5, unfortunately, going first. But what we can do once this does evolve, is we get to add a Great Testimony in our hand. So it's a 1-cost spell that selects the enemy fall in the field and destroys it. But what's really interesting about this card, and why I was so excited saying like, oh, Jerry, is because you get the Majerabane deck, which is a 76 card deck consisting of 1 copy of each card from this card expansion. So essentially, if you don't have the budget to, you know, pull for cards, just get Jerry and you're done and you're good. You can build a really fun deck. In no way is this meant to be a competitive deck, but it's just a fun like meme kind of deck. Because you're drawing the whole card set So one copy of each card from the whole card set, Heirs of the Omen. So really fun. And then you get at the end of the turn, you discard any cards that aren't called Great Testimony, and you draw 6. You turn the bottom of your deck. So usually in trading card games, when you pull your final card, you have nothing to pull anymore in your deck. You deck out, so you lose the game. But Majerban here will turn that bottom card, quote unquote, that like final draw card, which is actually a card in this game. It's not like it's like you just deck out and you lose immediately. But he turns that into a victory card. So essentially the goal is to Jerry as early as you can, and then just essentially just mill through your whole deck and deck out, and then you win. So it's kind of I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of the most funniest way to win. Let's see what we got here. 4. Do I actually 1, 2? That could work. Yeah. 2, 3. Yeah, okay. Let's hope my math isn't incorrect here. My math is incorrect. Oh, frick. Well, we're about to tank 5 damage to the face. That's fun. I boosted my ally for no reason.
Love allows for no compromises.
Repent.
Behold, a canvas of pure passion.
Okay. I think we deal with the board here instead. But I do. Deal 2 damage to random enemy followers. Or yeah, and then we can go ghost. It's fun.
Yes, we had it.
You did this to... Don't be scared.
I missed Ghost's original voice line in the classic. It was so funny. Essentially, I think they essentially did a revamp on the voice lines and whatnot, but that's another thing about this game. I don't know if other TCGs do it, but at least around the time that I played Classic, I didn't see too much. I don't know, I could be wrong, because I didn't really play too much TCG stuff back then. But I do love how they add in like a bunch of stuff to the voice lines as well. But also in this game, they have a new feature called Shadowverse Park. I forgot to mention, but Shadowverse Park essentially is like your social aspect. They didn't have this in the first game at all, by the way. The most they had to like kind of connect players was the guild system, but you don't really, get to know like anyone in the guild. Anyway, here's Jerry. Here we go. So we're gonna see what we want to put here. You can see, yep, that's the card. It goes to a victory card. You'll see our deck count went up to 76. So now it replaced it with a whole card set deck. We're just gonna do this so we can draw a card here. Draw some cards. And see, it mills everything, and then yeah, and then we just play with these cards until hopefully we win. I don't know. But yeah, Shadowverse Park is like your social feature of the game. What I really love about this new game is that there's so many different ways to play. You can either go, the typical TCG route, which is like the main part of the game. A lot of players are here for that. Or you could just, I've seen some people just hang out on the park, honestly. Like, I can kind of showcase that later. But the park is like, you can do like daily battles there. You can get on voice calls. You have your own like private room that you can invite players to. You get this cute little chibi like avatar that you can design and like buy clothes for using your rupees and whatnot. And I've seen a lot of people just kind of go into the park and just kind of hang out there. They don't really play like the main TCG. A lot of their time is spent like doing the park stuff, perhaps collecting dailies in the park and whatnot. But yeah, it's honestly a really fun way to play the game as well. And of course, we have like the story mode that we're gonna look into later. Alrighty, let's see here. We are in Overflow. So Overflow is the mechanic here for Dragon Craft specifically. As the name suggests, the class is all about dragons. If you like dragons, if you like really powerful, beefy guys that that like to deal a bunch of damage, have a big amount of stats, and can ramp as well, then Dragon is for you. Ramping is essentially just increasing the max play points. When it gets back to your turn, you can get more resources essentially to play cards. But yeah, that's Dragon. Dragon's honestly really fun, but man, that's expensive right now with the amount of legendaries you need to draw. For at least for a good meta deck. See. 5 to all follows with the highest defense. Oh, okay. Oh, I could have used this with my match with Haven. Hold up. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. We'll make this quick, just so we can showcase the story a bit more. I want to get into that. I don't want to fall into the trap that we did last time of doing our dailies for forever and then like getting to know none of the story. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna shut up here and I'm just gonna get to playing some cards. Maybe I'll just do this because damage is the lead. Oh wait, I forgot I'm higher health. Well, that sucks. Let's see. Well, rip.
Scream. Masterpiece.
I'll squeeze you dry.
Okay, let's hope that didn't screw us over. Oh, come on, man. Not this turn? Are you kidding me?
Music is the sound of light.
Gotta be really careful when playing this deck because you can draw cards you don't want right now and then they get discarded or destroyed essentially. Just sad because then, man, they get destroyed and then you can't play them. Like, I really want to play this. This is really powerful for a dragon card. I can't. Okay, let's see. 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, unless we do the storm, then super. Yeah, okay. Hold up. 7. Hold up. I'm cooking. We're cooking. Hold up.
Sever.
The connection. Love is unneeded.
Oh wait, I can't actually use that right now. Watch this. We go super evo because we gave it storm. It was +3/+3, and I think that's lethal. Yeah, there it is. 8.
Abhor.
Easies. Nice. Unfortunately, we weren't able to go until the deck out, but that sometimes takes a while depending on what you draw. Ready. Okay, Metrics, with that being said, let's take a look at the story. But first, before that... Oh, come on. Okay, hold up. Okay, I feel like we have to... Yeah, you know what? I'll complete this off stream. Okay, give me a sec, chat. I'm just gonna switch up my audio setup real quick. Okay. Alrighty. So I might as well showcase the park because I think we have some dailies here. So this is a new feature for Shadowverse Worlds Beyond. You have a little park feature. You can see we have your private room here. We have your guild lounge, which I might as well. We'll go into the lobby though to showcase. But this is where everyone kind of can socialize and hang out. You can see. There we go. There I am. Hello. Look at that. Look at this boy. You can see everyone has their own little models as well. You may see some players, if I can find one, have different avatars than other people. But yeah, this is the park. We'll showcase that if we can find someone. But this is a little battle space. You get to, play on the tables. You can like sit down like this person is. You can spectate matches by going near them like this. So it's really fun. You get to see all the little card animations as well as people are playing around. See what else we have here. We have more players playing. Trying to see if I can find anyone with like a. Oh, here we go. So this player has a Dryzen Visage. So this player over here. If I just point my mouse. So this is something you can get in their, in their store if you'd like to purchase, a little visual something to kind of aesthetic something. If you want to invest in that sort of stuff. They also got displays of the card arts around here as well, which is I find really nice. What else can you? Well, you can jump. You can like emote here as well, and use like different actions, emotes. stickers and whatnot. So fun. If we can. You also collect by doing these quests at the top here. For example, today our daily is into the park and then doing a match. Yeah, the chibis, they're really cute. I love the chibis. Look at them, so cute. And you can, if you want as well, you can go. I personally don't because I want to spend my rupees on packs and whatnot. But you can head to Mai here, and she can sell you some nice little clothes. You can see here. So these clothes are from the recent event that happened in the festival, in the Shadowverse park. So occasionally they have like events and whatnot that you can go into and collect, you know, in-game loot, in-game goodies. But we have a bunch of shirts and stuff that you can buy for rupees. A bunch of clothing, footwear. You can buy what else can you buy? You can buy eyewear as well. And then yeah, hairstyles you can buy too, if you're into that. We got like, you can buy gestures. Some of these cost, you can see the crystals here. This is really fun. Look at this thing. This was during the, what was it called? The Battle Fest, I think it was called, event that happened. So that was pretty fun. But these cost, you know, paid currency. So if you want to invest in that, you can. But you can also buy, like, you can see a little dance, little emotes. Glasses push up if you have them. A bunch of different emotes, and then of course the stickers as well. It seems like the stickers though are all paid currency, so at least for these ones. You do also get, of course, you do also get the you know, the ones just from playing the game and whatnot. Remove. Yeah, that's the little chibi stuff. Yeah, I know, right? It's very tempting to spend resources on that. I've definitely seen some other YouTubers invest in that because they're like, "Oh my gosh, the chibis are so cute! I need to buy something." I don't know if you guys know her, but I think so if you don't know, there are a bunch of like big Shadowverse YouTubers. One of them being Ignitius on YouTube. He's like one of the main guys that do Shadowverse. He's one of the I want to say, yeah, he's the Shadowverse Evolve, which is again the physical TCG, the English ambassador, I think, for that. He did a little collab with Nova, another VTuber, and she definitely she definitely put a lot of emphasis on the cosmetic side of the, you know, the model and whatnot. I know, right? Looks, where did all my resources go? Pulls an emote. Hold up, let's see what we can what we have here. So I recently got this from completing your first bingo missions, which was really fun. You get a lot of rewards in this game, which is really nice. So at least, even though things are a bit more expensive, you have a lot of other, like, you know, ways to collect those resources. You can see, like, there's a lot of avenues to get rupees and whatnot, so it's not too bad. So this is the second bingo mission, but if you just log in, you would have your initial, like, bingo missions. If you complete that, you get like a unique banner and you get some voice lines as well. And I believe you get this emote from it. So if I just do this, yeah, look at that. I get to display a little legendary card, which is fun. Get a little card swipe going. Really fun stuff. Of course, you can customize the emotes to whatever you want. But we also got, of course, these stickers. The infamous ding dong, ding dong. Ding dong, ding dong from Bell Ringer here. Kind of a staple in the community. I personally was on that train when that started, so I'm not, you know, I don't have the full context of it, but I'm guessing it's because, again, fan favorite character. Even though technically in this game she is a, I think just a normal, you know, neutral card, but very cute card nonetheless. Of course, we got Yudi as well, one of your guides, and this is insane. They added so much features to this new game. They also, you can see at the back there, might as well showcase that off. In the back there, or before the back, we have the chest here, the park chest. So you can use your keys to claim items in here. Potentially, a lot of the time it's like cosmetic stuff for your avatar. So if you want to invest in that, you can. Or you can potentially get rupees, vials, which are used to craft cards. Or you can potentially get some cards as well, but it's very rare. Very rare. But over in this area, they usually like when they have events and whatnot, they post, like, put things up for this. When the game released, they had like some stuff here as well. But you can see up here is really cool. They have, as we get closer here, you can kind of hear the sound in. This is the actual match that's happening on the table right now. This is the knockout match. This is so cool. You kind of get to see like the match that's happening there. I don't know if you can actually. Oh yeah, you can view the stage screen if you want, like that. Or I've seen some people as well do what I just did, which is not go to the front, but like look back from here. They can kind of see a bigger view, which is kind of nice. But yeah, honestly, this game has added so much features. In battle as well, you can also have, at least in practice matches, I believe, they also have, you also have access to AI, like tips. So Yudi, that we just met here, she's our main guide character. So she'll give you some like AI tips on how to play your card, your decks and whatnot. That's really fun. But yeah, so these are the battle tables. You can kind of just sit at them and find opponents. I don't know if they did anything with... No, I don't think... They have just a pretty tree here, but it's very nice. I don't think there's anything there, though. Let's see. You can also... What else can you do here? Something else. Oh, yeah. Over here, you can... There's a hub to buy cards. So this just directly takes you to buying card packs, which is really nice. And you can really pretty much... Because the lobby is meant to be the hub for everything, you can access a bunch of the other features of the game as well through it. Like if I go into battle right now with F4, you can find, you know, you can boot up your ranked matches, your lobby matches, the knockout stage, which is like the big screen. You can do like practice matches, arena matches, like really anything. You can also look at your replays as well against players. Really cool. And if you have linked your original game as well, the Shadowverse Classic, you get additional rewards. If you get to level 100 on any of the classes in the original, then you can get some pretty sick rewards from that. But also, if you just link it, you just get wallpapers. So if we go to home here, and I might as well, because we're about to get into the story here, but right now I have Kaori right here.
Burn it down. Simple as that. Hey, wanna see some sparks?
I really love her voice lines.
My destiny.
Such a fun character. But yeah, so if you go into your backgrounds here, if you just link the classic game, you can get the original leaders. So this was the original leader for Haven, Ares. This is the blood leader. This is Urias. He's a vampire. We have Luna here. A little backstory about her. I don't know. I forgot how it was, but like, her parents, like, oh yeah, no, that's what it was. Okay, so they're. Sorry, I'm just remembering the story right now from Classic. But her parents were sadly killed by some like, I think by some thugs or something like that, when she was really young. Hence why she's a child. And she, I don't know from what, but she just drew on this dark energy to kind of conjure them into, you know, living skeletons. So again, there's the kind of shadowy, you know, skeleton-y undead feel. We have Ewan, who's the original Portal leader. Who's, you know, Portal's still an archetype in this game, but no longer a thing. He comes from like another world entirely, and kind of interjects throughout the story, and whatnot. And then of course we have your original Forest Craft leader. We have Ares, or what? Ares? Heckin' Arissa. What the heck? She's like your main character that you kind of start out with in the OG. And you have your sword leader, Erica, rune leader, Isabel, and your dragon leader, Rowan. All these guys have amazing backstories. We kind of start off with Arissa in the original, and we learn that like she's, you know, in the first few chapters at least, she's following with her friend Lusaria, I think it's pronounced, and they kind of, you know, in this forest trying to become the best archers or whatever it is. And Arissa's kind of training to become like taking over for Losaria's position of being like, you know, the top. I forgot what it was exactly, but like the top archer and whatnot. But in the middle of their, you know, their training, Losaria gets corrupted and like taken away by this by some beings, like these dark beings that turn her into like some other, one of the main first antagonists that you encounter, and that kind of boots up the rest of the game and whatnot, which is really fun. Erica here, her basic backstory is that she's like essentially a crown guard who is trying to kind of win back her title, her status, I think, if I remember correctly. Isabel here is sort of doing the same thing. She's lost I think if I remember correctly, her story is essentially that like she lost her fiance in like I don't know why I said it like that, fiance. She lost her fiance in like while he was like in battle with Rowan here. So he was probably part of his team and whatnot, and there's some initial beef between these two because he thinks that like he was the one who killed him off, because Rowan's story was that he's just an average like warrior guy, but then he got cursed by a dragon, and so every time he exhibits like strong emotions or whatnot, he turns into a dragon himself, and then he kind of unleashes his chaos. So what happened in battle was that like that happened, right? And then he unfortunately her fiance Kyle was caught in the crossfire of all that, which is kind of unfortunate. But now we have the new leaders. They're coming from different worlds, hence worlds beyond. They all have their own stories, but they all come together in this big tournament style thing called the Battle of the Beast or something like that. Beast of the Beast, the Battle of the Beast, something like that. But this huge story here. So we got your portal leader Dradzen, the main person that we follow, and she's on like all the covers and whatnot. The actual game itself, little icon is her face. So we have Love Sign, course leader, Marie here. We got Ori. We have Galan, and we have Dealwall, I think. Wall. I still can't pronounce his name. And Esperanza. I might as well showcase their voice lines before we get into the story.
I can't falter. They're counting on me. My name is Dradzen. I want to
if you guys want to learn more about their story and whatnot, you can head to the Shadowverse Worlds Beyond site, and it gives you a whole breakdown of their story. Because I don't want to get too far into it, because this stream would go on forever. Anyway, let's switch over to Love Sign, the Earth leader. Or Earth? What the heck in I'm saying grass. The heck in forest leader. There we go.
A fool I may be, but I am still a king.
This guy is amazing. We haven't got any story for him yet, but I'm really excited once we do.
Unfamiliar sights.
I love like how they played around with like more so like with accents this time around, because in the original they didn't really have too much characters who had like accents or like some background like that. This is our sword leader.
I dance in search of atonement.
Also, I think she's French. I think.
My flesh is racked. with
Again, this art style is just beautiful. I absolutely love this game because of it.
is my penance.
Been keeping me around. And of course, we got Cody here.
Burn it down. Simple as that.
So we're gonna go ahead and skip her. We have Galan, Mr. Kung Fu.
Silence is good. It lays bare the flow of chi. Are you a friend or a worthy foe? We shall see.
We shall see. Love this guy. He's so ominous, so cool. Got the wall. The beast. You can see him holding up the freaking pillar here like it's nothing. He doesn't really have proper voice lines. It's more so these noises. Still pretty cool nonetheless. Then Esperanza here, our Haven leader.
Battles are so tedious. As my lord commands. I jest.
Very nice. Might as well also while we're here showcase the original leaders as well. Wait, do they have voice lines? Oh, no! Okay, that's kind of sad. They don't have voice lines. It's just a still image themes. Oh, that sucks. There we go. This was my main back in Classic. Rune, which it's getting kind of a lot of hate because it is not fun to play against. Kind of overpowered right now, and I'm honestly, as a Rune player, I kind of agree as well. I feel like it's a bit too much. And we got our Haven leader. So yeah, in the original there were 8 classes / crafts, and now it condensed it down to 6. For the fun stuff. Anyhow, let's go ahead then, inventors, and get into. I'm gonna put this on random so we can do someone different every time. And of course, if you get any of the leaders as well, or you buy them from the store, you'll also get a background art for them. But otherwise, let's get into more story here for Cody. Here we go. Last time we were on Recollections. Now we're on 2:39 p.m. All right, here we go. It's gonna be fun. All right, hold up. I need to shift. Chat, I need to shift you guys up because there's text. Okay. Oogie. Here we go. Malward.
Hey, Yui. Do you still remember what I said to you before you left for the ministry?
You said you'd be lonely, that it felt like someone was stealing your older sister away from you.
Are you okay with being the older sister? Personally, I think I'd make a better older sister, Yui. You already have a younger sister, after all.
Also, I just want to say, just early on too, the voice acting in this game is so good. They cooked with the story. I'm not gonna lie.
Speaking of ages ago, how many years has it been? You know, since we met. That was the best day of my life.
Can't say I feel the same way. I've definitely had better days.
Have you now? I'd love to hear about them.
Well,
Oh, is this a flashback? Oh no, is this your first encounter, perhaps?
I do know one thing. You have a warm heart.
Oh, this is a flashback.
Huh?
Just, oh, that's funny.
Dunno. Forgot.
Don't know,
Oh,
forgot. That's
Yui,
crazy.
You don't need to lie to me.
If you're gonna try and bust my lies, at least use a detector.
Okay, so we have some we have some terms here. So there are terms that we gotta learn here. Let's see. Detector. Device that can observe minute changes in human expressions and movement to detect lies. Every ministry officer is given a detector as part of their standard kit. However, since the Makaido system's revelations divulged the crimes of offenders beforehand, detectors are more often used to confirm a suspect's mental and physical state at the time of capture. Huh. Interesting. I really love the setting, though, for this.
You know I'm
For
not
her
too
world.
handy with technology.
It's like, it's insane. Feel free to check out the other streams if
But
you want to
you
check
are
out.
Yui.
Our last Shadowverse
You
stream
destroyed
had
Miria
start of her
and
story,
erased
so
the evidence.
if you're interested in checking that
By
out,
doing so,
Kat, feel free to.
you purposely left a trail and a trap for your pursuer. They took the bait, and you got yourself a suit. And now, your target is me, correct?
I figured you'd start sniffing around if I let loose in the city. Was gambling on whether or not you'd show yourself to me, though.
Wagers are placed to be won. After all, we sisters have luck on our side.
We're not sisters.
Hmm? Didn't we just decide you'd be my older sister? You know, Yui, you're not the easiest person to talk to.
Talking might not be my thing, but at least I'm more human than you.
Dang, more human than you.
Yui, won't you come join me at Maka High?
That's what makes you inhuman. That uncanny shift of yours.
That kind of is, I'm not gonna lie.
Every day's a blast at Maka High. As you know, the students and I were all created in the likeness of dragon. Its claws, wings, blood, heart, fangs, flames, wisdom. Its characteristics were divided among us and adapted to fit us. In the end, we obtained powers far exceeding mankind's.
So, a little background on Tori's story and her world, if you don't know. Essentially, her world has been... I don't want... This kind of sounds sus if I say it, but her world has been touched from other worldly beings that have kind of come down to kind of... not really improve society. They're not necessarily omens, but they're, you know, still immensely powerful beings that kind of will at times come down to other worlds and whatnot. If we go back to our terms here, I believe we should have some I think some headway into what that is. Also, a really fun thing about this game, this is set in Tokyo, not the Tokyo we know, it's Tokyo. And find the term real quick. Hold on, it's so funny how they kind of parodied off that. Where is it? There we go, Tokyo. It was actually once Tokyo, but then, yeah, it says the city was split into 22 individually governed wards after an attack from otherworldly invaders changed the city landscape forever. And there have been 7 occurrences of that, so huge changes. Everyone's kind of shifted towards more cybernetic enhancements, and it's kind of become the norm if you want to like survive in this place. So you'll expect to see some of that, you know, as we continue on.
But in exchange, we lost our humanity, along with our place to belong. That's why I made us a new home. Somewhere we can take back our youth. Maka Isenman High. Every day we go to school and study. We eat lunch and work up a sweat during club practice. Then we wave farewell, ready to welcome another peaceful day. I'm the student council president, which means I'm in charge. Enrolling you would be as easy as pie.
Also, a little note as well on this. It's not an actual school, I don't think. At least from the clues we've been given so far. They're kind of just imitating based off of how it was like before all these like occurrences with these otherworldly beings that changed the world. So it's not necessarily a one-to-one to kind of what we live in schools, you know, IRL, but they're kind of basing their knowledge off of, you know, little textbooks and things that they can, you know, still find that are, you know, alive and well. And all data in this world is archived. There's a bunch of like security stuff as well happening, where, you know, we talked about the Makaido system or something like that. It's essentially like this huge like AI thing that can calculate and determine, you know, any criminal or like suspicious activity happening around the city. Yeah, around the city and whatnot, and kind of report it back to these ministry officers. But honestly, it's not as nice as it sounds. There's a lot of, you know, bad guys beat bad people beat bad guys. I don't know. The game honestly does a better representation of explaining all this. So again, feel free to check out my stream last time for Shadowverse, which happened this week. If you want to take a look at the beginning of the story.
Seeing as you left the ministry, I thought I'd try again. Or are you still involved with them, even now?
I don't know. Is she actually involved?
My answer is not gonna change. I couldn't care less about taking back my youth.
Very well. It appears our negotiations have broken down. And do you know what sisters do when they have an argument?
Oh no, they fight.
Beats me. As long as you give me what I want, nothing else matters.
Some of those scientists may have gotten away, but it doesn't change the fact that this is our property now. We've even obtained the key that unlocks our limiters. We're free at last. Free to enjoy our youth.
Yeah, so the limiters, so you can see that there are some people, like Elle here and Cody, that have been put under experiments to kind of boost, humanity's power. They're designed to go against, I don't know about Elle here and what their final goal was, but it seems like overall it's been like, oh, they're creating like the most powerful person and training them up, and whatnot. Sometimes, against their will, because if they have any essence of, being touched by those, or coming into contact with any artifacts, from those otherworldly beings, and then gaining powers from it, like Coyote here has, then they'll, the research manna will like, fortunately, they'll kind of like abduct them and be like, hey, we're taking you into our experiment. We're gonna, put you through all these trials, and then make you up to be the best thing so you can go ahead and defeat those otherworldly beings should they return, That's kind of the point of all the experiments, but it's also just so dark. My goodness, it is insane.
Those Amashia bastards put limiters on us all.
But yeah, again, the limiters are kind of what it sounds like, limiting their power and what they can do, but they found a way to get past that, so...
And I hold the key that unlocks them, right?
Talking with you is a real pain, you know?
But I am having so much fun. Come now, let us talk for a little while longer. Why do you wish to have this key?
You know why I was made. Just trying to use everything at my disposal.
Yes, you were created to destroy the smoke-shrouded butterfly.
Oh?
I know what you're thinking, Yui.
Okay, what is this? Smoke-shrouded butterfly. An outsider that once appeared in Tokyo. Rumor has it that factory researcher once came into contact with it, but no further details are known. Interesting.
You wish to obtain even greater strength by defeating and then absorbing the butterfly you were modeled after.
What's it to you?
I would like to resume our negotiations.
You really like me that much?
Well, we are sisters.
And I'm saying we're not.
Huh?
If you've got something to say, hurry up and spit it out already. This is Deacon Shinobi's jurisdiction. We're on his turf right now. I burned a myriad of his precious Myria. There's a good chance he'll track me down.
I like that word. A myriad of his precious Myria. Which are the kind of security system around each ward. Each ward? Yeah, each like sector. Even if they are destroyed, they can transfer all the data that they've collected back to like the main hub. Which is kind of scary because you can't do anything unless you expose it. There's no way of breaking that connection back to the main hub, even if you destroy the thing. Unless you are able to burn it or freeze it at like... Well, we know how hot it needs to be. I think it's like over like 1,000 or so degrees or something like that. But it's within like a few milliseconds, which is insane. To sever the connection.
Yui, I have a proposal for you. Enroll at my school. In exchange, I will hand over what you desire. With it, you should be able to unlock even more power.
We'll be bargaining.
I will only ask this one more time, Yui. Won't you enroll at Makai Senman High?
I wonder if she's actually gonna do it just to get the item. I feel like she might find another way around, but...
I'm grateful to you, Elle. If you hadn't started that rebellion, I'd still be the Amashia factory's personal lighter, burning whoever they told me to. Thanks to you, I was able to breathe fresh air. I got to track down my family. I got to bury what was left of them.
Oh man. Yeah, they died in a car accident 3 years before Cory here woke up from her, or was taken out of her experiment.
None of that would have been possible without you, Al. Still, my answer hasn't changed. I've never changed. Not since I broke free from that wretched cage all those years ago. Besides, can you even imagine me in one of those sailor uniforms? And I'd sleep in every day too.
Yeah, another thing about her story is as well is that cage program she was talking about. I think we have something on it. Yeah, cage. An experiment conducted by the Amasha factory. Children with the potential to become powerful whisperers, which are is another term for like people who are imbued with this like insane power from some sort of encounter with the otherworldly being. Were kidnapped and locked inside a digital world. There, the children were forced to, kill each other until one remained, and that one was Cory here. Took her a total of over 200 years in digital time in that digital world to do it, which translates to like what 15 years in the real world. So it was a lot. It was definitely a lot. She has a very interesting backstory, I'll say that much, but it also really sets up the tone for like the whole world and how destroyed it is, Because there was they got 7 encounters with like otherworldly entities, which is insane.
When sisters have an argument, go ahead, tell me.
Yui, were you close with your younger sister? Did you ever fight?
Oh, she got on my nerves plenty. But there wasn't any time to get mad while we were scrounging to survive.
Great. I'm glad to hear that. This sisterly spat is a first for both of us, then.
What the heck? Where's this going? Oh my goodness.
For an argument, don't you think?
I was just gonna say, yeah, that's a bit extreme. Pulling out that sword. Also, that sword is beautiful. It's so long. How the heck do you wield that? Also, this is really cool. The little guard here.
Making up after a fight will bring us closer together. That's what the data says.
That's what the data says. Yeah, taking inspiration from or just referencing off of what was their dragon tail here. I love this little charm as well. It's a lot of personality.
Let me guess. That data is from the previous era. Can't imagine the digital bugs have been kind to it.
Correct. What is it all, really? Going to school, studying for tests, eating lunch, attending club activities, and waving farewell? What is youth? I, for one, do not know. But that is okay, because I am having fun.
And that is exactly the mindset you should take into playing this game. No, no, just kidding. But that is important.
Promise me one thing.
But
Don't
just
get
in general.
anyone else wrapped up in our fight. This is between you and me. Break that promise, and you hand over the key. Got it, Al?
That is fine
Ooh,
with me.
flame
But
on.
it's a rather one-sided deal, is it not?
That's rich coming from you.
If I had known there was so much fun to be had, I would have done this back when we first met.
Oh my goodness.
If you had, I wouldn't be standing here now. You would have sliced me in two. End of story.
That is true.
Did you get stronger at the ministry? Perhaps you found someone dear to you?
Oh, wait. Okay, we did get some hints that the other ministry guy was in love with Cory here, but is she feeling the same way back? Perhaps?
Didn't expect to hear that from you. I figure you know the answer to that, seeing as you probably looked up my data.
That's true. Okay, maybe there is.
Why don't you stop playing games and get to the point?
Love and adoration. What wonderful concepts.
Oh my goodness. Ouch.
Is what I'm feeling for you love? Or is it adoration?
I don't think it's any of them. To be honest, it's kind of creepy right now.
That's beyond me. But I can tell you, that's not how I feel. Not in the slightest. Me and him, we're not like that either.
Oh, there's some drama.
Awfully one-sided, isn't it, Yui?
I don't know. I feel like at some point there was something.
You still haven't had enough?
Not at all.
Well, don't blame me if this kills you.
Oh my goodness.
You cannot kill a dragon. Do your
Dragon
worst,
do-
Yui. I have dreamed of bathing in your flames.
Oh my goodness. That is. Wow. Wow.
Guess I don't need to hold back then. Here I come, Al. Code FFB.
Oh dang. Okay, she's using her special move. Uh-oh.
Accessing magic chains. Fatal flame.
Oh my goodness. Is it not gonna affect her because dragon? Uh-oh.
A mystic hollow rain. It falls upon the misguided, rendering them as dreams.
Wow. Apparently this guy can wield all the elements to counter anybody.
Greetings.
Let's see it in
Long
action.
time no see. Or should I say, nice to meet you.
I remember reading some data about parents intervening in sisterly spats. Are you her father?
I am Bonsai Suzuki. Others call me Deacon Shinobi. Is the cutting down of one's parents permissible according to your data?
You cut in on my time with Yui.
My, what a frightful gaze you have.
Gosh, this guy's intimidating.
Streaming spear.
Water art. Oh my goodness, here he goes.
Oh my.
Oh my indeed.
What is this power?
I call it mystic conversion.
Ouch, that looks like it hurt.
I thought I'd take you out with that blow, but it seems water is not your weakness.
Oh, is he gonna switch?
Slow as always. Aren't you, Deacon Shinobi?
My apologies. I came as quickly as I could manage.
Whatever. Al! You still remember what you promised me?
Oh?
I remember all of our promises, Yui.
You got him wrapped up in this and broke our promise. Guess that means you owe me that key.
Jeez, you're too smart for me.
I honestly don't remember their promise, so... I wonder what it is. I guess I'll have to go back
But
to
I
my stream and see.
suppose this is my loss. It wouldn't do to break a promise.
Ooh.
Do excuse me.
I'm sorry, what is that?
Slow and sticky-fingered, I see.
Hey yo, what is that supposed to mean?
Unacceptable. Surely you know what people who take things without
Oh, he took the
permission are
key. I was like,
called.
what is that glowing thing? I was like, this is so confusing. I was like, no, that's the key, I think? Yep.
Officers who rank first class or higher have the right to confiscate evidence. This key will be seized as such.
Well, that's no good. What about my promise to Yui? Or was this your aim from the beginning? I'm not very clever, so this is hard for me to follow. Could you explain, please, Yui?
Ooh.
I
A
imagine
lot.
that someone as clever as Kaori Uehara expected I would show up here. However, we did not plan this together. And that is why I will not be relinquishing this key to her.
Then what's your plan, Deacon Shinobi?
According to my abacus, this key would render you strong enough to rival the 6 clans, to raise Tokyo to the ground even.
Oh wow, really that powerful? Crazy.
Therefore, I cannot give this to you. Rest assured, though, your own skills along with that suit you stole from Fragment should be enough to carry out your mission.
Oh yeah, that's true. She did steal the suit. Forgetting about that. The suit is like actually so cool. It like gives the user like a bunch of enhancements and whatnot from like pretty much everything because it's adaptable to every situation. So it's really fun.
What are you, my father?
What are you, my... Yes.
In a manner of speaking, but more to the point. I am certain the role I play does not involve handing you this key.
Well, maybe you just got to fight it off you.
Roll?
Question mark?
Oh, like playing a tree in a school play?
Like playing a what? That's crazy.
You speak of a part in a show. The role which I speak of is destiny itself.
Destiny? I remember hearing about that in music class.
In music class?
Songs of the previous era, I presume? Their lyrics mirror our world even now.
Oh, what's happening?
It's Kanazuki. The 10th month, is it not?
Oh, what's this?
Yes. So why is it cold?
Oh no. Is it who I think it is? Is it Keith?
Finally. That bastard's finally here.
Oh my goodness, he's
Can't be
here.
waiting long enough.
Ooh, here we go. The confrontation.
I see now. That would explain your unusual calm in spite of your precious key being taken from you. How clever of you. This was your real aim all along. Well
Ooh,
played,
look at that.
Kaori Uehara.
Dang. What was the real... I'm assuming that was Keith? I think? Keith, what's his last name? Rothman? I'm assuming that was Keith. I'm gonna take a screenshot here for the Twitter later on. Or who knows, I might just use that as a thumbnail. I did actually use, you know, one of the screenshots actually for the thumbnail on the, I think the last, I want to say the last Shadowverse stream. Yeah, that was really, really nice. Okay, let's save this real quick. Alrighty. Next chapter, here we go. Alrighty, what do we got? Ooh, okay, we're getting some backstory on Keith. Let's go. Just as we said. Okay, we're gonna get some backstory on Keith and early Kaori. Very nice. Kaori? I still can't pronounce her name correctly. I think it's the pronunciation issue. Ooh, okay, here we go.
I still remember when I first met her. I was at a loss for words. Something that almost never happens to me.
Ayo. Man actually... Wow. Man, legit love at first sight happened with this guy.
I could
Question
run
mark?
circles around people with my words, but in front of her, I was clumsy, tongue-tied.
Ooh. Spicy.
She seemed to give off a faint yet warm glow, like a ray of sunlight imbued her very being.
I mean, she does control fire, so I guess it makes sense.
I felt vulnerable, restless.
Starting today, a new member will be joining the Bureau of Justice's Paranormal Disciplinary Division. Her name is Kaori Uehara. Go ahead, introduce yourself. What an introduction.
Wow.
Apologies.
That's
Keith.
crazy. She didn't even say it.
Bit
Just,
temperamental
just,
at times.
Deacon Shinobi, who is that?
I thought it patently obvious. That is your new rookie. It has been a while. Did you not receive the data I
What was that like? And then the whole like hello. Did you guys hear that in the voice line? Wait, hold up. That's kind of crazy. Hold up. You gotta hear that back. Yeah, I swear I heard him like.
I thought it patently obvious. That is your new rookie. It has been a while. Did you not receive the data
Oh,
I sent?
oh, sucking of air.
Yeah, I got it all here. Her address, name, age, bio ID, bank account number.
Bank account? No,
medical
wow.
history.
That's a. I keep forgetting how much, like, data slash information these guys have access to. It's insane.
The data is too complete. Don't you think so, Deacon?
Yes, well, most people do try to keep certain aspects more confidential. In her case, however, she submitted all of this data voluntarily. She is either honest to a fault, or
A bold-faced liar.
Ooh.
to be honest with you, I am not privy to the details either. I have my personal theories, but no evidence to back them up.
Give me a break. And you're telling me she wields fire? You can use all 6 elements, so you ought to know better than anyone. Our elements are the worst possible pairing.
Now,
That is true. Fire and ice.
Are human interactions not your specialty, Keith Rothman?
I wonder.
But again, as they say, opposites attract. So I don't know. I don't know.
I've always had a way with words, and dealing with people was right up my alley. I put my talents to use running a fake digital investment scheme. Built my fortune with it when I was 7 years old, if I remember right.
7 years old. Wow. Dang, props to him.
The conversation's like an old box in a basement. You sift through the useless trinkets and toys until you find the good stuff. What the other person is really trying to say. Most of the folks crying that they need more money, all they really want is some recognition. I figured out this simple truth when I was 7. I used my talents to milk this scheme for all it was worth, spreading it across
Bro,
the
how was he able to figure that out
Next
during
to that.
when he was 7? Bro, I was not doing anything at 7. What the heck?
Some poor fool was retrieved instead. They took the fall because of me. But I couldn't live with that. So I turned myself into the ministry. I was guilty of hundreds of crimes. I was sure I would get convicted for something.
But he didn't.
But thanks to a certain someone, I was shown leniency. A suspended sentence for 89 years.
89 years. Oh my gosh.
Use your powers for justice. As long as you stay on the right path, I am certain you will save this city.
Wait, how old can the humans live then in this world? Oh my goodness, 89 years?
The point is, if it wasn't for that intervention, I wouldn't have been in the position of using my talent to try and break the ice with a challenging coworker. Yuihara wasn't very talkative. She would answer me with one-word retorts, and that was it. If you
Wow.
told me she never talked with another person in her life, I'd have believed you. At first, I just assumed that was the kind of person she was. Not an ideal personality, but easy enough to deal with. Most of the time, it's not that the quiet ones don't talk. They can't talk, because they weren't thinking of anything to begin with.
Interesting take there.
So if I got on her good
Interesting
side
take.
and got through to that empty head, I'd be able to break the ice between us.
Break the ice. His power being ice. That's fun.
Or so I thought.
But that not end up happening?
Get out of my sight.
Oh my goodness, wow.
When I saw her flames for the first time, my jaw dropped. They burned with an intensity beyond anything I'd ever seen. She must have been on par with a Nyuta-class Archmage, or even better.
I mean, she did go through that training.
As I felt the heat
cage.
scorch the air around us, I understood.
Well, he understood. Chat, he understood. He understood. He knows. he understood. This man's unlocking the secrets to life right now.
That peculiar, warm glow I felt from her when we first met. It was a raging flame, blazing within her, constantly on the verge of engulfing everything in its path. Damn, you're really something.
Oh, this is a breaking point?
You don't see that kind of firepower every day. Where'd you learn to do magic like that?
Yeah, I don't know if she so much learned it as she had to go through some stuff to wield that.
None of your business. Not like these flames are worth a damn anyway. I'm just here to do my job. So you do yours.
I hope this relationship kind of changes a little bit. This this version of parties. It was something. Definitely interesting character, but hoping they include something about it.
After that day, I went out of my way to talk to Yuihara even more. I had two reasons. First, I was sure that she'd be a great combat asset. In all my days in Tokyo, I'd never seen flames that burned so bright. Second, I was curious. Just what was going on behind her taciturn facade. I couldn't stop thinking about her.
Oh, man's in love. Oh my goodness.
She responded to my attempts with silence, but I didn't mind. Before we clocked in, while we were on patrol, after the sun set on another working day, I never stopped trying. I ended up doing a background check on her, as if she was a suspect. Studied her movements and what she was searching on the net.
That is stalking? Question mark? I don't know. That's a bit. I don't know. That's something.
I discovered two things. First, her past on file was full of fabrications. Second, she had searched for data on a certain robbery.
Oh. Wait, this is what I think it is?
Looking back on it, maybe I had gone a bit crazy.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, man went a bit. I feel like they went a bit too far. Made a whole background check on her.
We continued the same routine until one day.
Oh, one day, the day she found the robbers?
You gotta believe me, Keith. They're the ones who got my family hooked on digital drugs. I couldn't just let them get away with it.
I've already finished investigating that.
So does that mean?
For every sin, a just retribution. You shall atone as others have.
Oh my goodness.
In the name of truth,
Oh,
I
look at that.
administer
That ice
judgment
blade.
upon you. Hey, just finished up here. Let's get back to the ministry.
That phrase of yours.
Oh, she speaks.
Just retribution? What do you mean by that?
I was taken by surprise. After all, it was the first time Yuihara had ever started a conversation with me. I observed her, her expression, her gestures, and her words. Clearly, something I did rubbed her the wrong way. It felt like a once-in-a-lifetime chance to get to know her better. So I took it.
Yes, let's go. Let's go.
Now this is unusual. Didn't think you'd ever show interest in another person. Or is this your way of saying you finally recognize me as your partner? I wanted to see how she would react, so I tried to stir the pot.
Ooh.
But
Cut the act.
what act?
I said, quit it. Stop trying to get me riled up on purpose. You already did a bang-up job without even trying. But you knew that, didn't you?
Oh, exposed.
This time, it wasn't surprise I felt. It was my blood running cold. I instinctively knew what she was hinting at. She wasn't quiet because she was slow, or because her mind was devoid of thought.
Keith Rothman, I know all about you. District 8, Nibibashi, Mao Ward. 91st Tower Residence, room 714. Pretty fancy for a bachelor.
Oh, she did her research.
At the tender age of 7, your name appeared in a revelation for the crime of running electronic transaction scams. But the case was tossed due to lack of evidence. The investigating officer at the time was Deacon Shinobi.
Ooh.
You had a guilty conscience, so you tried to make up for it by atoning and using your talents for good. Too bad those talents of yours don't work so well on me.
She was quiet because she didn't need to talk, because she had reached her own conclusions already. My real address, the one I hadn't even told the ministry about,
Really? Wow.
my past with Deacon Shinobi. Yuihara had all the dirt she could want on me. You've done your research, eh?
I don't play around with my words like you do. I say things when I need to say them. If this talk
Nice.
was a gunfight,
We love that. We love that for her.
then you'd be long dead, Keith Rothman.
Oh, dag.
Guess that means we can finally be candid with each other.
To know about that, you're still hiding something. Like that power of yours.
I don't know. I kind of say the same thing back to you right now.
So you know
Well, your
about that
past.
too. Just what kind of partner did I get assigned with?
Forget it. What I want to know is what you meant by just retribution. You're blessed with the gift of gab, right? Then talk me through a hypothetical.
Gab. What is the gift of gab? Okay.
Let's say you're given a revelation tomorrow. It asks you to execute a murder suspect. I'm that suspect.
Oh.
I've killed 100,000 civilians.
Oh. Wait a minute.
What would count as just retribution in your books?
Oh. She's testing the waters.
What would you, as judge, jury, and executioner, decree? Go on. Tell me.
Man's pondering it. He's thinking.
Her example was far-fetched, almost ludicrous. But in Yuihara's words, I could sense genuine anger. So I made up my mind. I would respond to her question head-on. You said you killed 100,000 civilians. If those are the facts, then I'd search for the truth.
Ooh. Nice first direction there.
What?
Not immediately going like, you know, taking them in or whatnot, but finding the real reason why.
Did you kill 100,000 people for your own pleasure? Or did you have some separate motive?
That's true. That's true.
I would need to understand your motive first. It's only after that I could decide on an appropriate sentence.
And that is true. I mean, I guess given his past as well, he would kind of, you know, think like that.
What meaning is there in this truth you're going on about? The fact is, I killed 100,000 living, breathing people. No matter what truth might lie behind the murders, I can't go consequence-free.
Sure. But that's only if massacring that many people was your choice.
That's a good point.
Accidents, negligence, mental instability. There are plenty of reasons why the blame might lie beyond that person. I would search for your truth. And if I discovered that you were indeed responsible for the massacre, I would hunt you down. But let's
Ooh.
say that you did have a compelling motive to commit this
I
crime.
love how this is kind of
that there
building up
was a
back
hidden
to the
truth
present.
your actions.
Because we're essentially kind of, you know, with this past moment, we're kind of figuring out what the present moment might look like.
In that case, I would want to stand by you, even if no one else would.
Oh, wait, hold on. What did you say before? Say that you did have a compelling motive. Ah, I see.
This This is pointless. What do you know about me? All you know is how to manipulate people with that silver tongue of yours.
Well, I could tell that Uehara was losing her patience. Normally, I'd have stepped back and shut my mouth at this point. But that day was different. For the first time in forever, I spoke my mind freely, without paying heed to any consequences.
Cool. Let's go. Let's go.
I gave her my honest answer.
Cool.
I do know one thing. You have a warm heart. I mean it. It was clumsy. There weren't enough words, enough thought put into it. I simply let the feelings deep within me flow out.
Huh?
Hold on. Let me rephrase that.
Oh. Hey, yo. Getting a moment.
That's it? That's your reason? Funny. Someone I used to know said something similar.
I wonder who.
They were a real fool. And it looks like you are too, Keith Rothman.
From that day on, Uehara and I started taking on more jobs together.
We know. I just realized that we know who that is. That's her. Her mother said that, right?
She would pass judgment first and figure out the method after. I would glean the truth from the evidence first. We were complete opposites, but we worked surprisingly well together.
What am I saying? Opposites attract. You guys are finding ways to work around it. Maybe not even. I don't know.
Whirlwind Genji.
Whirlwind
Murmurers.
Genji.
The House of Miracles hoax.
Oh my god, that's a lot of terms. Okay, Whirlwind Genji. Scavenger who made his name as an outstanding master of craft. One day Genji went missing and now his younger sister has taken up the title. Though not as prodigious as her brother, the new Genji is more than capable when it comes to close quarters combat and stealth operations. She is still able to control wind with her whisper powers. Okay, Murmurers. Though the name implies a group, the Murmurers is actually the title of a single female scavenger. Oh, interesting. Her entire body has been placed with cybernetics. Oh wow, the entire thing. And she hides a whole arsenal of weaponry in her robotic body. Wow. Plural form of her title likely comes from the fact that every fight she's involved in leaves behind destruction equivalent to that of a large-scale group combat. Wow. House of Miracles hoax. Scavenger with only low-level whisperer powers. They made a name for themselves by claiming their powers to be miracles and selling their services as a holy shaman. Though they claim to lead wayward spirits to tranquility, in reality, they're simply a con artist looking to make some quick cash. Interesting. Looks like we got like one more term, it seems like.
As the two of us continued to retrieve criminal after criminal, the folks at the ministry gave us a nickname.
Cool. What was that nickname?
We were the Bureau of Justice's Frozen Blaze.
Frozen Blaze.
I wasn't sure how to feel about standing out, but being recognized like that didn't feel too bad.
Dang, that's a pretty cool name. Frozen Blaze is actually, that goes crazy. Hold up, I gotta take a screenshot of this Adventures. That is crazy. Frozen Blaze? Wow. What a title, what a title. Oh, we're gonna retake that. And
I was more captivated with Uehara than ever. She was far more clever, and far more lacking in communication skills than I imagined.
That's crazy.
She would never explain herself. Add that to her demeanor, and it's no surprise that the very citizens she was supposed to protect feared her. But there were good things about her too. Despite her indifferent exterior, she could get a good joke. She wouldn't laugh out loud, but there were times I saw her smile. And though she probably didn't notice it herself, she would become nicer when speaking to girls younger than her.
Oh, nice. I mean, we did kind of witness that early on in the story when she was, encountering Fragment and and that little girl as well. Fragment's not a child, but that one little girl that Fragment almost blew up.
I wonder if she had a sister or something. I wonder if she would have answered me even if I asked.
She does have a sister. How did you know?
I wanted to know. How did she grow up? What were her dreams?
Oh my god, you don't want to know. She's been put through a lot.
That's when I finally
Why are all the
realized
rune
what
leaders'
warmth I felt
backstories so
when we first met
tragic?
really
My
was.
goodness. Why do they gotta make the rune leader story so tragic? My gosh. It was already sad enough with Isabel, but now we're getting this.
It was love at first sight.
Hey, let's go. Oh my goodness. Love at first sight. Hold on, we gotta take a picture of that. Screenshot that. I'm just gonna wait till the frame moves up fully. This is definitely going on the Twitter.
I wasn't a teenager anymore. There was no chance that I would ever reveal those feelings. We were co-workers, and I planned to keep it that way. And so I hid those feelings away. There was no way for Uehara and I to be together. That's what I thought. I stopped observing her movements. I didn't want to treat her like another suspect to profile. But even then, I noticed she was looking up more things on the net.
Oh.
I told myself it didn't matter. One day she'll smile at me and open the lid on all these secrets. I told myself that so many times I started to truly believe it.
But maybe that's not the person she is. I don't know.
Looking back now, it wasn't that I trusted her. Rather, I was blinded by love.
Ooh. I wonder then what ended up happening between them, because they did at some point they ended up not being partners anymore, so maybe they had a difference in thought, or maybe Kaori was kind of going towards her own goals and just the ministry was just one step towards that, and kind of was like a means to an end sort of thing. And she stepped off and being like, hey, I'm gonna go to this other thing, because I gotta be on my own now in order to, keep getting stronger, keep doing my stuff, keep working towards my bigger goal that I set out for myself in the beginning.
Hey, out for a stroll at this hour?
Keith.
I saw you on Mirio's footage. You took quite the detour. Or did you want to be seen? To lead me here?
I found myself a new place.
Oh, nice.
It's in that district with those real liquor bars you talked about.
Ooh, okay. Very nice.
What's wrong? You're not gonna laugh like you always do?
Not in the mood for it, I guess.
Why is that?
I know you're leaving the ministry.
Oh, he knows. Ooh.
I know something happened in your past, before you came to the ministry. I know there's something powerful driving you. This day was going to come eventually. It had to. But even knowing that, I tried to ignore my gut and look the other way. Still, I want to help you. I want you to rely on me.
Oh, is he gonna confess here? Question mark?
Keith,
Sounds like he's building up to something.
what are you? To me.
Oh, here we go.
There was only one answer to her question. But that one answer was something I couldn't bring myself to say.
Dang it.
And so, I answered with my head instead of my heart.
What? Let me guess. He said, you know, partner.
It's a
as
bad
in,
habit of mine. I know that now.
Did he say partner, as in like work partner?
Your partner at the Mal Ward Bureau of Justice Paranormal Disciplinary Division.
Uh-oh.
That's so.
I feel like she was searching for another answer there. Oh gosh, this, yeah, I can see why this kind of set off some stuff.
Yuihara!
Then while we're being honest, I've never thought of you as my partner. Not once.
Oh.
Your ice can't snuff out the pathetic flames smoldering inside me. You and I aren't meant to be. Got it? So stop following me. Goodbye, Keith. Working with you wasn't so bad.
Ooh. Ooh.
I was too
Oh
young
my
back
goodness.
then. I didn't
Too
chase
young.
after
How
her.
old is this guy, by the way?
I couldn't.
This man got well, technically he didn't get his 89-year sentence, but like still.
If I could go back now, I would use my authority as a paranormal
Again, I don't know how
disciplinary
old the humans
division
in this
officer
world
and
live.
drag the deserter Kauta Yuihara straight back with me.
Is that what he's gonna do? Is he actually gonna confess this time?
But to my young and naive self, the woman who turned her back on me wasn't a deserter. Not even close. And that's the story of how my first love ended before it even began.
Man, you know, that is something to think about, though. Sometimes when you're faced with those situations, you kind of have to lead with your heart more than your head. You know, as much as you would want to lead with your head, you know, again, it's the most feels at least as the most logical decision. Sometimes you gotta wear your heart on your sleeve. You know, it doesn't hurt sometimes to think that way. Because, gosh, again, this is making me think back to like other VTubers that kind of do that, kind of embody that like heart on the sleeve sort of mentality. Mainly like Kiara, for example, Takanoshi Kiara from Hololive English Myth. She's very much a kind of person that, like, you know, puts her heart out on her sleeve. What's that? Is that the saying? I guess, sort of. But also, like, of course, like, if you do that, it makes you vulnerable to, like, you know, manipulation, vulnerable to, like, other external forces and whatnot. You know, if you think about it in the sense of the, what am I? Gosh, my brain is not working today. In the sense of the metaphor, there we go. That was the M word I was searching for. In the sense of the metaphor, right? Very susceptible to damage if you leave it exposed like that. But at the same time, if you don't, it gets so caged off that you just don't start to feel things anymore, right? You go too much with your head than you do your heart. Of course, there's got to be a good balance, right? But I think for the most part, it's a good idea to lead with your heart, because then you know, you're more compassionate, you're more like willing to see everyone else's perspectives rather than just sticking to your own, perhaps, or just following reason when you need to, like, or the logical choice, perhaps, maybe in that situation. You know, the more emotional, more you know, heart-driven choice is the best course of action there. Well, let's see what Keith's course of action here is. Looks like we're back in the present, so seems like maybe he's. I think it was him. Like, there's no other person that, like, kind of is able to turn an area so cold so fast, right? I would assume it's him. Well, let's find out.
And here I am now, chasing after Yuihara.
Oh yeah, well, yeah, that's right. He was assigned that one revelation.
I was young back then. Now things are different. I know what I have to do. No matter what lies in wait, I'll see this through. Uehara, I'll find your truth.
Ooh, nice. Is that the end of it, or we got more? You said we got more. Yay! 4:04 p.m. Let's go. Yes, please. Mao War, Tokyo, 4:04 p.m.
That's right. I'm looking for info on a scavenger. Goes by the name Fragment.
Oh, wait, he's looking into Fragment?
Fragment, you said. Chasing after another nasty one, huh? That one's especially wary of others, even for a scavenger. Only lets people he trusts near him.
Ooh.
I'm told you've had prior dealings with him.
That was a long time ago. At some point, I lost contact with him. Here he's still alive, though.
At some point. Think it was when he got those nasty burns?
Oh, you're talking about how he got his abilities?
Right on the money, Keith. You've
Oh
done
no,
your
when he got his
research.
burns. Oh wait, this is after the events. Oh wow.
If you could confirm his vital signs, then surely you could triangulate his coordinates.
Wait,
Sell him to
is
me.
he still? Is Fragment still alive then? Oh no, that's not good.
You know I can't turn you down, but
Is he still alive?
be careful out there.
I hope that man's not alive. Still
Fragment
alive. That
wasn't
is
the type to get burned by a little match, and look what happened to him. You might just find
That man was something
inferno
else.
waiting for you.
crazy. Okay.
1145 West District 12, Kuroi, Karizuka. This is the place. There's data from the old world describing a surefire way to smoke out rats hiding in their holes.
Oh,
Bring in a terrier. Easy as that. Bureau of Justice Paranormal Disciplinary Division First Class Officer Keith Rothman reporting to the Mikado system. To carry out my current retrieval, I request a forced jamming of the power grid in the targeted area.
confirmation request. Officer ID verified. Authorization restricted. Ooh. To the Ministry and limited city areas. From coordinates 12 Miria at 1145 West District. Whoa. Nice. For 1 minute and 30 seconds. Okay.
Now, if things go to plan, then...
Oh gosh, not that he's alive. He's alive. Oh no. Oh no.
Gotcha. So, you're a Fragment, the S-rank scavenger.
Who are you? Let me go. She's coming. I just know it. I'll be turned to ash again because of the blind spot.
Oh.
Why don't we have a nice talk about Kaori Uehara? You've met her once before. Haven't you, Fragment?
Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, so we're in the little details of the event that went down with Fragment here. Reduced to white the mirrors in question reduced to white powder resembling ash. However, the substance vanished before a sample could be collected. Yeah. We looked into that already.
Wiping incident. You were the victim with severe burns. I can more or less imagine what went down. You provoked her, didn't you? And she burned you. Mirios and all.
Where is she?
Man, we got this guy so terrified. My goodness.
I've got good news. Kaori Uehara wasn't the one who stopped the Miria around here. I pulled a few strings to lure you in. So take a
Oh.
deep breath, will you?
Oh dang. Got the skills.
Are you with her?
Not anymore. I'm after her. Official ministry business.
You're with the ministry? Damn.
Cooperate with my investigation, Fragment. If you play nice, I might look the other way when it comes to your crimes.
I will say, Fragment's got that drip. I mean, look, dude, look at his jacket. That oversized fit, kind of like popping off. His hoodie and like all the little other attachments and whatnot, the little belts.
Right now, you're the last person to come in contact with Uehara. What'd you two talk about? How is she acting?
Oh, he wants to know.
She knew who I was. I was her target from the start. It was my Omnisuit. She knew about it and took it from me. I was robbed. I'm a victim.
Your Omnisuit was stolen by Uehara.
That's right. It was a Fragment original. I'll never be able to make something like that again. Hey, you're here to retrieve her, aren't you? Then maybe you could get my suit back.
Yeah, buddy, I don't know if that's happening considering what your suit can do. I don't know about that.
Why would Uehara steal Fragment's Omnisuit? Her goal is to strengthen herself by devouring monsters, at least according to her old acquaintance, L. But Uehara...
None of your business. Not like these flames are worth a damn anyway. Your ice can't snuff out the pathetic flames smoldering inside me.
Oh. Is that it? Is that the answer?
Oh. Is he figuring it out?
Huh? The revelation's being updated.
Oh. Tokyo Mao Ward, Bureau of whatever system revelation. Additional information. New victim discovered. ID. Last known coordinates unknown. Signal from surrounding Miria lost. Oh.
Another victim.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, what's going on?
Sorry, but I don't have time to deal with you any longer.
Huh?
Dude, what is this music? Why is it going so cinematic? My goodness. You guys hear that build up in the back?
Why is it so cold?
Oh, he's using his ability?
I appreciate the help. Good night, Fragment.
Oh my gosh.
What do you got?
Hey, Keith, about that thing you asked for. Just now at 4:22 p.m., someone made a post on the net with the wording you're looking for. I'm trying to get the details out of them right now.
Anything worth noting so far?
Here, I'll send you the screenshots. Before you get your hopes up, I'd wager it's just bait. The original poster isn't even using a proxy.
Ooh. I mean, learned a proxy is like essentially like a VPN sort of thing.
And set.
Ash. Ooh, Ash already caught my attention. Huh? Probably gonna be a cover-up. Someone turned into Ash. Yep, it's definitely her. You trolling? Oh wait, no, this is what we...
This is it.
Oh, it's all connecting back together. Oh, that's neat. This is what we actually saw in the earlier. Just earlier.
Give me their coordinates. You said they weren't using a proxy, right?
Yes, sir. Give me a moment. Got it. They made their post from 3209 West District 9, Kuroi Karazuka.
Appreciate it. I'll deposit your creds later. They're close by. I hope I can make it this time.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
Current time, 4:27 p.m. Tokyo Mao Ward Bureau of Justice. Revelation retrieval report, number unknown. The following actions were taken based on the revelation provided by the Mikado system. Danger designation unknown. Retrieval target Kaori Uehara. Crime unknown. Retrieval in progress by First Class Officer Keith Rothman. This way.
Do you hear how cinematic this is? Oh my goodness.
Progress report. Current findings are listed as follows. Kaori Uehara has the ability to wipe Mirio's data. She was involved in the data wiping incident in '82, and there is evidence that suggests she has stolen Fragment's Omnisuit.
Ooh, okay. He's catching up. He's catching up.
She also has connections to the Amasya factory, and was part of an experiment there known as the Cage. According to a statement made by a Makae Senman High School student, Uehara is searching for a way to become even stronger.
Oh, wait, he actually went to the place?
Based on the aforementioned facts, First Class Officer Keith Rothman concludes that the retrieval target for this case is not Kaori Uehara.
Oh, he's changing his mind. Who is it?
Year 87, signed Keith Rothman.
Year
Bureau of
87,
Justice
oh.
Paranormal Disciplinary Division.
Oh?
It's been a while.
Oh my gosh, they're actually meeting? Ooh, let's go. The reunion, question mark?
Last time I saw you was back in 82.
Back in 82. I love how they reference that. That's fun. But it's not like R82. I love that little saying. Last time I saw you, it was back in 82, but it's not, 1982. It's probably, well, who knows what the starting two numbers are. Or maybe multiple. Probably even more than that, maybe. I don't know.
5 whole years ago, if you can believe it.
Dang, it's been 5 years? That's crazy. Next. I swear, if it ends here, I'm gonna be so mad. Oh my god. That glitch? Year 87. Whoa. What's happening right now? What? Imagers? What? Oh! What? What is this? What is this? Whoa. What the? Huh? Hold up. What was that? Year 80. All these say year 87 now. 82, prologue. Not so distant past. So are these all now going to... Oh, I see what they're doing here. It's going in chronological order. Oh, that's so neat. I love how they had a little animation for that too. Oh my goodness, wait. Yeah, because this is when, like, her past, right? And then this is not so distant past, the prologue, getting into the main story. Oh, wow. And the times line up too. More. Gosh, this game, they're really cooking. The new system is working for them so well. Alrighty, this looks like the last chapter of this story, inventors. At least it feels like it. Facts and Truths. Mal Ward, Tokyo, year 87, 2:26 p.m. Oh, look at that shot.
Thanks to this case, I finally realized something.
Hold up, we gotta take a screenshot of that. That's way nice. Oh my gosh, they've upgraded the visuals so well. Oh my goodness. I know I keep saying this literally every time I see anything pretty like this. I'm just like, I can't help it though. It's so nice.
I didn't know a thing about you. So humor me. Let's talk.
Oh, what is she gonna say?
Looking solely at the facts, this is how the Ash Trail case played out. Kaori Uehara was an officer at the Mal Ward Bureau of Justice. Just like the students at Maka High, she was artificially created in an experiment conducted by the Amasha factory. However, she craved even more power. To that end, she assaulted Fragment and stole his custom-made omnisuit. This was so she could finish the task she was created for, defeating Butterfly.
Oh, he knows.
By doing so, she could also absorb its power into herself. She searched for Butterfly, burning the Myria she came across and evading the Ministry. It's likely she's already defeated her target. And now, here she stands with her newfound powers. If the data I've collected is reliable, then those flames you wield are enough to turn all of Tokyo into an ashen wasteland.
Ooh, I mean, he hasn't got the key yet to her limiter, but definitely still pretty powerful.
Damage of Ministry-owned property and intent to commit treason. These crimes easily warrant eternal retribution.
Eternal, wow.
Those are the facts.
Okay, but what does he feel? That's the question.
But your truth is different, isn't it?
Oh, here we go.
I found multiple pieces of evidence. First, Kaori Uehara wasn't created to imitate the powers of the outsider known as Butterfly.
We were created to imitate Dragon. Yui was created to kill Butterfly. It was a different experiment. The cage.
She was made to kill it. Most believe that outsiders are just myths, but everyone at the Ministry knows better. They're beings left behind by otherworldly invaders.
Ooh.
Killing an outsider is fine and dandy, but something doesn't add up. Kaori Uehara was created to kill Butterfly. That's a fact. But if that's true, then her power should have been designed to counter butterflies.
That is true. Yeah, that is true. If assuming Butterfly is, you know, fire, she would have gotten ice, right? To counter that.
I need only wield fire against ice, water against fire, earth against water, or metal against earth. The battle practically wins itself for me.
Uehara wields flames, which means Butterfly must possess the power of frost.
Oh, that is true. Or that. Or that.
Sure, she can melt Butterfly, but absorbing ice powers wouldn't make her any stronger. After all, fire and ice are polar opposites.
I mean, I guess he would know the best. He's got the ice powers.
The second piece of evidence lies in the method required to wipe data off of Mirios.
You might be able to reckon Mirios with extreme temperatures. I'm talking 10,000 degrees Celsius to melt.
Oh, it's 10,000, wow.
Zero to stop particle movement.
You need a rapid fluctuation in temperature. Uehara isn't the only one who could destroy Miria. Butterfly can also wipe Mirios' data with its ice powers.
Ooh.
Which means Kaori Uehara isn't the only suspect in this investigation.
We're looking at Butterfly as well?
The third piece of evidence is the most crucial one. Uehara never wanted more power in the first place.
You just wanted to belong? Question mark?
None of your business. Not like these flames are worth a damn anyway. Your ice can't snuff out the pathetic flames smoldering inside me.
She resented the strength she was given. You never hear her boast about her own power. Becoming even stronger would be the last thing she wants. The truth of the data wiping incident, my profile of Kaori Uehara, and her real motivations create three distinct dots. So I connected them and arrived at a single, undeniable truth. Kaori Uehara's motive wasn't a hunger for greater power.
Ooh, then what was it, Keith? Tell us.
It was the opposite. By absorbing Butterfly's ice powers, she hoped to extinguish her own flames.
Oh, so she could return back to normal.
But at the end of the road,
Get rid of her curse, her connection with that in the past, in the cage.
Was the one absorbed into Butterfly.
That is a beautiful shot, by the way. Wish we could see that in like full color. Kind of, you know, we got that flashback filter right now on, for that memory filter. I don't know. Maybe she did already snuff out Butterfly? Question mark, but it didn't work. Or maybe she hasn't yet. I don't know.
From that point on, the person known as Kaori Uehara ceased to be. Which means Kaori Uehara isn't the real culprit behind the Ash Trail case. It's the smoke-shrouded butterfly that's possessed her body.
Oh. Yeah, because I guess she did already absorb it.
That's the conclusion I've arrived at.
She did, yeah, she did hint us in the past that, like, you know, your ice will do nothing to me, kind of thing.
I finally have all the answers. And knowing the things I know. I'm not doing this for Tokyo. This one's personal.
Ooh, okay. Oh, this is actually kind of cool. So she absorbed, if I'm getting this right, it sounds like she absorbed Butterfly, thinking that it would snuff out her powers. Didn't work. Butterfly, being like otherworldly being, instead took over her. That's why at times she's so cold and non-answering. Yeah, interesting. Very cool. And also why, like, she I guess she said in the past that, like, oh hey, you know, your ice would do nothing to, you know, scorch out my flames, because she's already essentially beaten the best of the best. Oh my goodness, that is crazy.
I've always regretted it, you know. The fact that I didn't stop you that day, even if it meant taking you in. I threw myself into work to try and forget. And when I realized that was impossible, I did my best to stop thinking about it. I hit on my contacts all throughout Tokyo, but I never managed to find out where you went. But now, I finally caught you. And I don't plan on letting you go.
Ooh, here we go.
I won't lose you to the Ministry or Butterfly. I swear, I'll set you free.
Dude, this is giving me goosebumps. Oh, this is so epic. Oh, I love this.
Uehara, I'll pave the way for your future.
Oh, we got it. We finally got a reaction. Oh.
So that is your choice. What a pity, Keith Rothman.
Dude, why is he talking like a final boss right now? What's going on? No.
A mystic in
Oh!
blaze. It sets alight our foes and blights, rendering them as dreams.
No. Well, no, please. Don't kill him, please. No. Stop. Stop this.
Fire art. Scorching volley.
Stop this. Stop this, please. No. Oh, it's her. Never mind. I thought. Bro, I thought he was aiming for the Heath because he was wielding ice, but because he said he usually just wins the battle for himself. But interesting. Interesting course of action there. This is...
Uehara!
Oh my gosh, that is a final boss screen. What the?
Slay her even if I wished to.
Oh my gosh. Dude, that is... What is this? What is this art? Oh my goodness. Every frame is screenshot worthy. My goodness. Oh. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. That's got to be my wallpaper for the next who knows how long. That is so neat.
You stand at the precipice of destiny.
Destiny.
Scales of judgment. I applaud you for making it this far. You are indeed a seeker of truth. I was correct to choose you for this case. Perhaps my one mistake was underestimating how fired up an ice whisperer like yourself could become.
Weren't you the one who told me to choose my destiny, Deacon Shinobi?
Ooh, we got some beef going on.
Indeed,
some drama.
And you have labored mightily to fulfill that fate. Unveiling the truth behind Kaori Uehara, that is your appointed destiny. At destiny's end, Uehara falls by your hand. You could not forgive the utter transformation of the woman for whom you once pined.
Ooh.
That was the fate foretold by my abacus. But it appears that you still wish to save her. Unfortunately, the smoke-shrouded butterfly inside of her is not a foe to be trifled with. As a creation of the cage experiment, Kaori Uehara was fated to be chased by Butterfly for eternity. And so, she came up with a clever plan.
I wonder what that plan is. Or are we getting insight into what actually happened here?
To combat Butterfly's frost, she stole Fragment's omni-suit and coerced Elle into giving her the key to unlock her limiters.
Oh wait, did she unlock her limiters?
She succeeded in obtaining the omni-suit, but failed to acquire the key.
Oh, never mind.
Instead, she wrapped Elle and I into her duel with Butterfly.
Oh, interesting.
Finally.
So that's what it was. That's what the cold was. That makes sense now.
That bastard's finally here. Kept me waiting long enough.
That's actually quite clever. Because all this time we know Keith to have like ice powers. We think it's him. At least I thought it was him. And then, because we don't really get much info on Butterfly other than, you know, she's designed to kill it. But I guess that could hint that it would have, you know, ice powers. But like such a small detail that's passed by so quickly. We get so many other story beats, you know, leading up to here, that we you know, we get some backstory on Keith and his powers and all that. So then we start to associate the ice with him. Oh, that's so neat.
You see, she hoped that our powers combined would weaken Butterfly for her. A truly ingenious plan that would have succeeded under normal circumstances.
Oh, what happened though?
Alas, her opponent was the Butterfly.
Yeah, that's true.
And Butterfly possessed Uehara's body. And then, the two of them disappeared from sight into the shadows.
Oh my goodness.
My abacus calculated that Butterfly's ice and Uehara's fire had clashed with one another, creating a stalemate. Hence, the best solution was to simply leave them to their own devices. Yet, after 5 years had passed, Butterfly's
Oh, wait, that was that long ago?
The stalemate is no longer tenable, as evidenced by the Ash Trail case. That is why the Mikado system finally passed a revelation to retrieve her.
But yet, after 5 years passed, Butterfly's strength returned. Stalemate is no longer tangible, as evidenced by the...
As it stands, we have no other recourse but to eliminate her. That is her destiny.
She did that all that time ago? Oh my goodness.
So you knew everything from the start. You're a real piece of work.
Definitely is.
Oh, I am. But I did not hide anything from you. You did not need help, so I simply blotted out the details. Everything essential is written down in a revelation. The culprit and their sentence. Those two things are all an officer needs to complete a job.
Oh. Did he write it like that? So that he could make this loophole around it? Oh my goodness.
And neither the culprit nor their sentence have changed for this case.
You don't say. Well, everyone's journey has got to end somewhere. But this is your last stop, not mine.
Oh. Oh my gosh. Are you really taking on the guy of all elements right now?
Sorry, Deacon Shinobi, but should I call you Bonsai Suzuki? This revelation's mine to fulfill, so I'm not giving it to you.
Ooh.
I see. I see now, Keith Rothman. From the moment you received this revelation, you plotted to challenge me.
That's right. I took on this revelation just like you wanted me to.
Keith Rothman, by the will of the 22 emblems, we, the disciples of the Order, shall meet justice wherever the revelations command it. Receive thy word. Find Kaori Uehara, former officer of the Bureau of Justice Paranormal Disciplinary Division, and eliminate her.
You ordered me to eliminate Uehara. That's when I knew we weren't gonna see eye to eye.
Ooh.
After all, I wanted to save her.
Yeah, that he did.
Of course you did.
But those are just the facts. The truth is still hidden. Isn't that right, Bonsai Suzuki?
Hmm.
Do you remember what I asked you when I was assigned this revelation? And do you remember how you answered? Why didn't you take on the case yourself? Feels like something of this magnitude should go to one of our highest-ranking officers.
The answer lies in your destiny.
Oh, destiny?
Fate paves our way from the cradle to the grave. But sometimes we can forge our own paths. I want to see you change the future, Keith.
Ah, interesting. I will say, I feel like Cygames has a little bit of a bias towards Rune. I don't know. The team, I feel like, you know, with Classic, loaded a lot into Elizabeth's story. I'm not to say the other ones were good as well. Weren't good as well, but honestly, I've been kind of seeing it more with Worlds Beyond and how they're treating the Rune players and the just Rune in general compared to the other classes. I hope they don't lean too far into that. I mean, as someone who does main Rune, like, it's nice to have these things, obviously, but like, gotta think about the other players, you know, what they want, because the recent Battlefest was an example of that. I feel it was not that great. First one, I should say, not any upcoming ones.
Destiny. That's the reason you assigned this revelation to me.
Destiny.
Your actions were blatantly contradictory. If taking out Uehara was the goal, you could have easily done it yourself. But you left the case to me and watched as I floundered. That's your truth. You were testing me. You wanted to see whether or not I could uncover the answers and locate Kauta Uehara. You wanted to observe whether or not I would choose to challenge my own deacon. All of this, just so you could judge if I was worthy of being entrusted with an even deeper truth.
Oh?
I even know what you're gonna say next.
Oh my gosh, this man.
If you wish to save Kauta Uehara, then you must first defeat me, Deacon Shinobi.
Oh?
Correct again. Such a shame, Keith. You came close, but you will go no further. For you will not be able to overcome my final trial.
Gosh, that. Ooh, that voice line is giving me chills. Sheesh.
This trial is brutally unfair and laughably unjust. Even if you were to wager your entire being, you would still fall short. It is not because I am strong, and neither is it because you are weak. I cannot lose. It is predestined.
What do you mean, predestined?
Yet if you still wish to try, then by all means, place your bets on an impossible gamble, Keith Rothman. Only then can you exceed your digitally forged destiny.
I couldn't care less about this destiny you're raving about, because I made up my mind back then. The future we find ourselves in now, it was written on her face.
This city feels cold.
Uehara. Kaori Uehara. If saving Uehara means becoming an enemy of Tokyo, then so be it.
Oh.
This isn't a story about defying destiny. It's not about taking you down. It's just a stupid story of unrequited love. And you, Deacon Shinobi, are not a part of our story.
Oh, dang. Yo, that's crazy. There's a next? Yeah, maybe this is the last chapter, perhaps. That is crazy. That is a crazy story. Inventors, my goodness. There's more? Oh, there's so much. Gosh, what the heck? How much are there? Look. What the heck? Again, this is just going to show, I think they have a preference for Rune here. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, there may be 2 more. If we're sticking to the 12 or 13, then there may be more. Who knows? But this is a battle. You know, a minute of eternity. Rune available. 1,000 rupees. Which shall it be? Spell boost or Jerry? Chat. Which are we facing against him? As much as I want to do Jerry, as funny as that would be, I think we got to go proper here. We got to go spell boost. I don't know. Let me know, chat. Oh my gosh, this is insane. Alrighty, let's go spell boost here. Time for the ultimate battle.
Wonderful, Keith. I can finally measure my strength against you, the final member of the Bureau of Justice.
What do you mean the final member?
If possible, I would have preferred to do this with everyone. Imino, Saito, Uehara. I longed to exchange blows with them. Like this.
Oh, wow. That looked like it hurt.
And this. I would have shown them my true power. The power of a deacon. And as each of you lost the will to fight, as you turned to dust, I would have become all the stronger.
Oh my gosh.
Keith Roth, you did well to come this far.
Dude, this final boss energy, my goodness.
Following clues, you investigated the data wiping incident. Heedless of danger, you completed your profile of Kaori Uehara. From your shared history, you reached the truth behind her motives. You were as calm as ice, as unmovable as a glacier. Your will was as solid as permafrost. All of these qualities carried you to this point. However, in the face of flames, ice is destined to melt away. Firearm, scorching volley.
Oh. Ow.
Each element has its strengths and weaknesses. Your ice cannot freeze over my flames.
You're right. Those are the cold, hard facts, and there's no getting around them. Still!
It's not the truth. Those words have long lost.
Not the truth. Gosh, this is a tense battle.
You are indeed a seeker of truth. You play with words, unveil others' pasts, and analyze their motives. Yet was there ever any meaning to your actions? Despite your best efforts to understand their motives and reveal their truths, in the end, the criminals were still retrieved and punished. All of them have sinned. No matter what truths they may hold, that fact remains unchanged. Sadly, facts can be as unyielding as a bulwark. Truths, transient as they are, scatter before facts like leaves in the wind. Keith, the fact is, Kaori Uehara's personality has already been absorbed into the smoke-shrouded butterfly.
No, come on, that can't be true. Gotta believe. Can't be true, come on.
And my abacus
We can break through, right?
Existence as a threat to Tokyo. Even the Mikado system has passed down a revelation to retrieve her. Therefore, the truth you hold so dear cannot change anything.
Oh my gosh, that guy's fast.
My condolences. It is not my intention to be malicious, nor do I wish to reject your way of thinking. All the same, this is where your search ends. Thus decrees your deacon.
Oh my gosh, come on, don't give up.
Tomorrow morning, you will arise once more. You will find yourself in your bed staring up at the ceiling of your apartment. Feel free to brew some coffee to wake yourself up. Drink it down to the last drop and savor a brief moment of peace.
Bro, what?
Rejoice, for it was all a dream. That is what you think.
Oh my goodness, this guy is insane.
A dream, huh? That ability of yours sounds more like a nightmare.
He can do that? Wipe people's memories? Or kind of like mess with it?
For you, it may very well be one. That is why.
But you know the thing about dreams is that you always wake up eventually.
Ooh, that's
and
true.
We both know it, don't we, Deacon Shinobi? There's a hidden truth behind your power. There has to be. But before the big reveal, why don't I show you my truth?
Ooh.
My flesh be ice in iridescent halls. White
Yo,
snow
pop
falls on
off.
the corpse of vice.
Let's go.
Oh dear. Your frostbite cannot leave even a scratch on me. I believed you wiser than this, Keith.
Didn't I tell you? I'm not too smart. If I were, I know when to give up. Maka Hadoma drive engaged. Requesting special retrieval. Fire barrier.
What?
Moved. Reversing magic circuits.
What? Huh? 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 What? I'm peeking the mic right now. What? Since when did this guy have access to fire? What? What the heck? What? I'm what?
What?
Bro, what?
I've been hiding the truth behind my powers from you.
Is he a fire wielder, or can he like manipulate stuff to make powers? Question mark.
At the ministry.
Dude, what
I've
is his
only
true
been using
power?
Magic to lower my body temperature. But
Oh.
that's not all there is to my power.
Ooh.
As a whisperer, my power is the ability to change my body temperature at will.
Oh, that's cool. Let's go. Oh, that's sick. But he just prefers to do you use ice?
First, I raise my body temperature to its limit. Then, I eject oil from my cybernetic arm and ignite it, which makes me a flame wielder too, Bonsai Suzuki.
Oh my goodness. Yo. Flame against flame.
You were satisfied with the fact that I could wield ice, so you never realized the truth about my power.
Oh my gosh, this is actually sick.
That's
The
why you
plot
dodged
twist.
and ended up taking my blow head on.
Hold on,
Thanks to that, I managed to spray oil all over your body.
No. Oh my gosh, wait. Oh, that's sick. Yo, man, light him up. Light him up. Hold up. I gotta take a screenshot of this. Like, this man can wield fire? What the heck? Oh my goodness.
I'll burn you up until only ash is left.
Oh my
Fatal
gosh.
flame!
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Ah! Finally.
Oh my gosh, what?
We're finally standing on equal ground, Bonsai Suzuki.
Mystic conversion, body transfer. I am impressed, and not by your command of flames. You saw through my entire technique, did you not?
Yeah, I can see your truth, Deacon Shinobi.
Ah, yes, your redundant truth. Go on, then. Enlighten me.
Yes, enlighten us as well. What is his true power?
Since I knew we would end up fighting, I made sure to go through your battle records. And what I found was an unbelievable fact. You can wield every single element.
Yeah, that's true.
Fire art, scorching volley. Ice art, hailstorm.
Gosh, these names are
streaming spear.
insane. Breathing
Nature
spear.
Art, arbor fan. Earth art, shattering fist. Metal art, golden sun.
Yep. Gosh, these names are giving me chills. Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Out of all
So
your
cool.
techniques, there was only one that didn't have any elemental affinity. Mystic conversion, body transfer.
Oh.
At first, I thought it was just a simple evasive move. But as I looked deeper into your combat habits, I realized something. Before you change elements, you always use mystic conversion first.
What does that mean?
Fire to ice, ice to water, water
Oh.
to nature, nature to earth, earth to metal.
Interesting.
Every one of these switches, you always made sure to fit in that same technique.
Oh. Oh, that's neat.
And so I came up with a theory. You can't wield all the elements by yourself. Instead, each version of you can use a different element.
Each version? What the frick? So he's like Neo. What the heck? Is that what? No, that's his name, right? The one guy from Horizon story. Except instead of body doubles, it's body doubles plus elements.
You're a hexamage who controls
Hexamage?
6 different bodies. That's
6?
your truth, Bonsai Suzuki.
6 bodies? Oh my gosh, okay, Hexamage, the title for a whisperer who controls 6 separate bodies. The titles given to these individuals are based on how many bodies they can control. Soul Mage, Dual Mage, Shrub. Oh my gosh, Hexamage. In reality, even the most talented whisperers in Tokyo tend to cap out at trio mages. The art of controlling multiple bodies is an enormous task that requires sending large amounts of brainwaves simultaneously. And it's said that adding an artificial body is akin to growing a whole new set of arms and legs. Yeah, I can imagine. You'll probably get weaker as well as you grow more bodies.
I must applaud you. Delightful detective work, Keith. But do you mind if I correct a part of your theory?
Oh?
Go ahead.
You said I have 6 bodies. However, in total, I
Huh?
have 3,000.
What? What? 3,000? What? Oh, what the? 3,000? 3,000? Bro, what does that even make him? Gasp indeed. What the? What?
Unfortunately, the Mikado system limits me to controlling one body at a time. If you wish to defeat me, you must do so 3,000 times.
What the flip?
You're insane. If you divided your brain into that many pieces, how much of your true self is still left?
That's what I'm saying. What the 3,000 times?
The previous deacon asked me the same question, and I answered him thus. I am everywhere and nowhere at once.
Dude, he's Schrodinger's cat, for real, for real.
So that's how it is. Now I get why you would put me through this hellish trial. Those hints you gave were crumbs, leading down a path of mutual destruction for Uehara and me. You really are a nasty piece of work.
That he
Uehara
is.
was once a friend to me as well, so I had hoped things would not turn out like this. But my body moves on its own, you see. Abacus, my artificial brain system, utilizes the Mikado system to
Oh,
predict
Abacus is his
fragments of
brain
the
system.
future. There are limits on its usage, so I cannot rely on it at all times. However, its accuracy rate is 98%.
And what about the remaining 2?
Kaori Uehara. Even my Abacus could not reveal her true motives.
So he enlisted Keith? Oh my gosh, to figure that out for him. And report it back to the Mikado system. And then he would see, oh my gosh, this man is evil.
Figures. She's unpredictable, that one.
Your future, on the other hand, has already been calculated. Would you like to hear it?
Sure, spill the beans.
You will be frozen, becoming not but a colossal block of ice.
Well, I can see myself going out like that.
Are you at peace with that? I find it a rather pitiful destiny. I hoped you would surpass me. I wished to see the day you exceeded the calculations of my Abacus. But reality betrays hope. Your odds of winning are less than 1 in 10,000.
Oh my goodness, that's crazy.
10,000? Didn't you say you only had 3,000 bodies? To be frank, I'm not worried about the numbers. All I need is her.
Are you truly that infatuated? She's a dangerous foe, you know.
They don't call it fiery passion for nothing.
I guess that's
All right.
true.
Let's settle this, Deacon Shinobi.
Dude, let's go.
If you're gonna stand between me and Uehara, then I'll overcome my limits, your trials, and even destiny itself.
Woo! Oh my gosh, this is an epic fight, folks. Oh my gosh, here we go. Heath against Deacon Shinobi, or what should we say, Bonsai Shinobi. That's his name? Full name? Yeah. Oh, sorry, Bonsai Suzuki. Heath and Bonsai Suzuki. Here we go. Shadowverse showdown. Here we go. Let's go. We got this. We got this, folks. Of course he's sword. Of course this guy's sword. Okay. Let's do this.
Frostbite, ready.
I see your destiny.
Ooh, we got Kaidas already. Interesting. Why not be the play here, but we can try.
The wheels of destiny turn.
Okay, we got Foresight. I think I'll go with this.
Be the cutest.
Alright, come on, Avengers. We gotta do this.
Devilishly praise me more.
Okay.
I've gotta be the cutest.
Now let's set up those Earth sigils real quick.
Most who take the high road wind up dead.
Praise me more.
Dang, he's aggro sword then. Makes sense for his character. I'm just gonna play spells, honestly, at this point.
Elements rage. Elements rage.
Spell chain like crazy here. Get ready for the next turn where we can hit him with the Anangrea.
Stick to your path, no matter
Don't
the
even
hardship.
leave the dust behind.
Loot sword? Hold up. This man's loot sword? Ooh. That just made things even more interesting. Hold up. Okay.
Ready, Greya? Right behind you, Anne.
Oh my gosh. I guess it doesn't matter because we're gonna kill both of them, but
Solidify.
solidify. Here we go.
Fate is not an option.
To the shores of victory.
Let's actually hit
It's over.
this.
Well, if I don't get it back.
Ooh, our ward doesn't take as much damage.
Oaths are forged in steel.
Yeah, we just had to build up to that Kokaitis and then we're good. But for the time being, we gotta really play the long game here. Okay. 6. I don't know if I like that.
I'll tear this world of yours down. Coming through, coming.
Don't move.
Foiled again, but not for good.
My oath is fulfilled.
Destroy everything!
I'm gonna hold on to the demon for now because we don't have anything that has spell boost on it. So,
There is nothing I can't cut.
oh, this guy.
Most
Oh,
who
this
take
guy
the
comes
high
back if
road
you defeat him.
wind up dead.
I'll get you next time.
Embrace eternity.
Okay, we really gotta focus on board clear because he's packing a punch here. Arcane, maybe? Shoot everything. 4. And then before that, do we want a spell boost? I might, just because his next turn's coming up. The 4, 5, maybe 5, 6. Maybe actually just heal up after this. Yeah, that doesn't seem like a bad move. Heal up after this.
The spark of knowledge.
You never know what he's gonna hit us with.
I'll squeeze
A
you
supplicant.
dry. I'll
Dang.
you dry.
Like, watch out for those necklaces. Alright, where's my Kuon? There's my decline, but...
It's mine.
Okay, I think I have to use my thing here. Fortunately, I would like to save this for a bigger enemy. I feel like it's coming up turn 8. Oh, actually, they have Albert. That's true. Maybe they have Albert? I actually don't know. 5, 6, 7.
Ready, Greya? Right behind you, Anne. I hope my potions can help.
Yeah, let's just put that on the board for now and see how they react.
There is nothing I can't cut.
Albert? No, right? No, okay. No Albert. Ow. Yeah, just a pure loot. Where, bro, where the heck is my, oh my gosh, where's my stuff? Yeah, I need to start attacking face though. I can do everything. Here.
The spark of knowledge.
My oath is fulfilled.
And then we'll go this because we can. Yeah. Do I actually want to do that? Restore 2 later, gain 2 earth sigils. Why not? We'll be aggressive here.
Fulfilled.
I can't be a take this.
Nice. Okay, we got our Kuon. Bakaitis is ready next turn. Bell ringer, okay.
I shall retrieve you.
Let happiness ring. Devilishly potent. Don't even leave the dust behind. I'll never be enough.
Alright, we got that spell boost. 20, hold on, what the heck? 21 is actually insane. Okay, we could go turn 10 Kuon. I think we want to set up though. Oh wait, we got declimb. Hold up. We got declimb. Okay, let's spell boost this a little bit more. We can play more stuff. 8. I don't want to use my 23 on this though. See, this will go down to 7. That should give us enough. 3, 7. Okay. Math, please be correct.
The spark of knowledge.
Okay, nice. Question is, do we Kuon or declimb here? I think we declimb.
On to the next round.
Please get Kakaitis again. Okay. Now is a question of if we want to go Kakaitis face, or if we want to set up, or sorry, if we want to go Kuon face or set up Kakaitis. I think. Yeah, let's Kuon here, and then go face for 10. And then Kakaitis to set up next turn.
Solidify.
If not lethal next turn. Alright, come on, let's go. Let's do this. You cannot defeat me!
Cut. Most who take the high road wind up dead.
Indulge my bloodlust.
Fear your deacon.
There's nothing I can't slash into the night.
Coming through, coming through.
No, indulge my bloodlust.
7, we can tank 7, I think. Or actually... The Stormy Blast on 36 is actually crazy. Okay. Oh, we can't do it again, though. Right. We'll, summon here.
Study will transform your skills.
We'll just keep getting our sigils. Alrighty. They have no cards, so they're top decking, which is worse than mine. So, okay, nice. Now we go Kaidos. 6, 7.
Open thine eyes, traitor.
Adorable!
Limitless. No regrets.
Alright, almost there.
Expose thy sins and pay the price. I've seen enough.
We'll have to super evo. Oh no, okay.
Ruined perfectly good material.
Interesting, no super evo here.
Coming through!
How can you stand heaven's hubris?
Alright, you know what? I'll humor him and not attack. Because I want to get my 10 costs. Turns this into what is it?
Grace eternal.
Yeah, let him use all this stuff. You can't defeat me.
Not. Return to the abyss.
Coming through!
To ruin. I die a warrior's death.
Okay, we could just play Purgatory here.
No,
39 damage in one hit is actually crazy. Alrighty, let's just play this. Here we go. GG's. Yes, let's go. Yes. Yes. There's the power of Rune. You shall not defeat us.
Water art.
Ooh.
Streaming spear.
Hold on, let me take a picture of this water art here. Okay, hold up. Where's my... There we go. This game is so epic right now.
How about this?
You wield both your elements well. Mystic conversion. Body transfer. However, the burden placed on your body must be quite severe. How much longer can you hold out, I wonder? So far, you've taken down 2 of my bodies. 2,998 remain.
That is so intimidating. Oh my gosh.
Eliminating 118. Keith, how will you fare?
118? Oh my goodness.
Have you always been like this?
I wonder. Everything has always been vague for me. My changing circumstances, the flow of time, my very self. All of it faint and indistinct. But thanks to that, I was able to become me. An existence approaching eternity.
You sound awfully proud about that.
Gosh, this guy.
I was designed and destined for eternity. 5
I
eras
wouldn't be
pass
too
by
sure
in
about
mystic
that.
Dreams. The end comes for the fish of the sea, the clouds in the sky, and the future of mankind. We eat, sleep, and exist, all within a mystic dream. What are you buying time for? What endgame do you envision? Why do you struggle against eternity?
Oh.
Or are you simply trying to survive, swimming against the current before it sweeps you under? Well, Keith, which is it?
Oh my goodness. This is
You're about to
intense.
find out. The truth might just be closer than you think.
Yeah, let's go.
Mystic conversion. Body transfer. Oh, and what is this?
Oh? What is
Your
this?
orders, Deacon Shinobi. You sure you don't want to look at them?
Malward. Emergency procedure. The following special ruling has been approved. Paranormal disciplinary division officer Keith hereby temporarily appointed to the position of deacon. Oh. Oh, big. This decision is subject to review by the. Oh.
How intriguing.
Oh. He's tipping the scales. Inventors.
Remember when you told me how I could become deacon?
I am afraid it isn't that simple. Only the Mikado system can nominate new deacon candidates. And there are conditions. Crack a large case, clean up a criminal organization,
or overthrow the deacon. Oh. Oh.
The Mikado system favors candidates with rather flashy accomplishments.
I need to do something big and get approved by the Mikado system, right? So I submitted the data from our fight.
Oh, dang. Okay. He's thinking ahead.
I defeated 3 of your bodies. You haven't bested me even once.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
At its core, the Mikado system is just a fancy calculator.
That's true.
If I submit this data, then it'll give me these results every single time.
Dang. He's working the system.
Well, I've bought myself 30 minutes at least. This report is fundamentally flawed after all. If the Mikado system picks up on the fact that you have that many bodies, then this temporary promotion will be revoked. But that's fine with me.
I see. How clever. You were waiting for this. Congratulations on the promotion, Keith.
Oh, now it's deacon against deacon?
So this is what you were aiming for, now that you have become the new deacon. Harming you would be seen as revolting against my superior.
Oh.
The Mikado system would flag me as a criminal.
Oh, that is clever.
Your silver tongue strikes again, Keith. You never fail to amaze me. Unfortunately, all you have accomplished is shortening your lifespan.
Oh my. This guy, the way he speaks.
Once I report that I killed you, I shall be promoted to deacon again. After all, your performance is still under review. I am your probation officer, and I can alter your records as much as I like.
Oh my goodness.
Scary stuff.
Definitely is.
Yes, and Keith, if all you want is a promotion, then there's a much easier solution out there, you know. If you perish, then you get promoted 2 ranks.
Oh my gosh.
Really now? That's the first time I'm hearing about that.
I made this rule quite recently. Dying without rank is so sad, would you not agree? Apologies, but I suppose I can understand why you do not fight back, for I will cut off your limbs at the slightest movement.
Oh my, that is intimidating. My gosh.
Then I'll fight with my words.
Will you now? Then fire away.
As you command. Let's start with some clarification. I'm not gunning for your cushy deacon seat.
Then what do you desire? My rank is all I have to give.
There is one thing I need right now, and that's access permissions, Deacon Shinobi.
Oh? Access permissions. He's going somewhere.
So that was it.
Bureau of Justice Paranormal Disciplinary Division Deacon Keith Rothman, reporting to the Mikado system.
Your objective was to gain the authority of a deacon for... Besides our right to intervene in city affairs, we're just like any other member of the ministry.
To carry out my current retrieval, I request a forced jamming of the power grid in the targeted area.
A forced jamming of Mao Ward?
Of Mao Ward? Oh my goodness, no way. Confirm request. Officer ID verified. Please input the coordinates.
All right, Keith. You here looking for data on the city's power grid again? Or is it Maka High?
Cornering the cybernetics market, investigating the power grid. As long as it was legal, you scratched my back, and I scratched yours.
Ooh.
Shenzhen District, Mao Ward.
Oh my goodness.
So you knew about that as well.
Dude, what the heck?
Your abacus has enough processing power to control multiple bodies. Of course, that many bodies would require a large amount of electricity to maintain.
So he's shutting down the source.
I have a contact well versed in
Oh my
Tokyo's
gosh,
power
that's crazy.
grid, so I had them investigate areas with unusually high concentrations of electricity.
On result, full proof electricity will be stopped for 1 minute. Oh.
Your precious brain runs on electricity instead of blood. The moment it shuts down, you're incapacitated. Even if your existence is eternal, I can control that existence for 1 minute. And that minute is all I need.
Yo, let's go.
You'll go to sleep, wake up, and drink some coffee.
No.
You'll still
no.
be Deacon.
Oh my gosh.
And this city will still be a wasteland.
Dude, no way he's using his line on him. Oh my gosh, this is crazy.
But know this, the things that happened today weren't a dream. I took you down a peg, Bonsai Suzuki.
Ooh. Yo. Oh, that's an epic shot. What the heck? What is this game? I am playing a card game. What? This is a card game. What? What the heck? This is not a gacha. This is a card game. What? Oh my gosh! What the heck? I don't even know what else to say. Oh my gosh! What? Oh, the power goes out.
Bravo, Keith Rothman. Your victory is an indisputable truth.
Yo, let's go. Now destroy his body before it reboots.
I'll be taking this.
Oh, free her. Free Cody. But first, deal with him. Please, don't just let him lie there. Okay. Hello.
Hey, it's been a while. That day, I couldn't reach out and take your hand. I failed as a ministry officer. And I failed as the man who loves you.
Oh, he's admitting it. He's admitting it.
That's why I made up my mind.
Oh my gosh.
If I ever had another chance to grab your hand, I'd hold on tight and never let go. I'll give you this key. Limits don't suit a free spirit like you.
Yes. Yes. Let's go. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Not even Tokyo is big enough for you to fly freely. Uehara, you once told me you resented your own power. You even tried to lose that power and become a normal person again. I chose the wrong words to say to you back then.
Then while we're being honest, I've never thought of you as my partner. Not once.
I finally get it. You saw yourself as a monster. That's why you said we weren't meant to be. But you know, I'm not as great of a man as you think I am. I'm just a pathetic fool, lost in the past. I never did manage to give you that present I bought. And I never had any friends worth introducing you to. To tell you the truth, I even dreamed about your smile a few times. The one thing I'm proud of is that I never gave up on you. So, smile, Uehara. I always loved how you smiled. Even when you burn everything to the ground, don't forget to smile. Because a free future is what you deserve.
Wow. What a chapter. What a story, inventors. Kaori Yurihara. We have completed it. Her full story. Never mind. I've been tricked. What? Never mind. Wait, there's more? Fire and Ice. Wasn't that one? Wait, hold up. Wasn't Fire and Ice another one? Didn't we already have Fire and Ice prologue? Ooh. We're getting the new Fire and Ice. Oh, dang, okay. I guess this is the last one. I should have guessed actually from the rewards, but this is the last one. Oh, gosh, how are they gonna come down from this? I guess resolve everything that was just happening, but I honestly would have loved that as an ending. That would have been like an amazing ending. I'm not gonna lie. And then just kind of keep it on a cliffhanger on what happened after that until the next release. Here we go. The final.
Malward Bureau of Justice. Revelation. Retrieval report. Deacon Shinobi, Bonsai Suzuki took the following actions based on the revelation provided by the Mikado system. Danger designation, SS, Deacon class. Retrieval target, Kaori Yuihara.
Oh, he has all the information.
Location of an outsider.
SS.
Target has been successfully neutralized. Although the target's whereabouts are currently unknown, my abacus does not calculate any risk from her. As per the Mikado's system's ruling, the target will be considered eliminated. Furthermore, First Class Officer Keith Rothman, to whom this revelation was originally assigned, encountered difficulties during his investigation. He's been deemed eligible for designated sealing protocol, and the device that will maintain his vital functions has already been installed.
What? What does that mean?
All of his remaining duties will be transferred to Deacon Shinobi of the Bureau of Justice Paranormal Disciplinary Division. Addendum, none. Signed, Bureau of Justice Deacon, Bonsai Suzuki.
What does that mean?
All right. Everything up until this point has been the facts. So why don't we talk about the truth?
Oh, he's awake. Hello.
I could hear him. His voice.
Greetings.
Oh.
I'm glad to see you awake, Kaori Yuihara.
Great, it's you.
Goodness.
Deacon Shinobi, where is Keith? I heard him. When I was trapped in that freezing abyss, I heard his voice. I could feel his warmth. You know something, don't you? Where is he? What happened here?
While you were subsumed by the smoke-shrouded butterfly, Keith stole the limiter unlocking key from me and used it on you.
Oh. Oh. Oh wait, so it already happened. Yeah, of course. Wait, so I guess Huh. I mean, I guess Keith doesn't really have to do much else to Bonsai here because technically he's promoted to Deacon, right? His stuff is probably still being processed, but it's there nonetheless. And if yeah, I guess if he like Bonsai said, if he you know, engages in battle or whatever, it's like going against a superior. So he would get sentenced for that and brought to justice. So you can't do anything. Interesting. Just kind of stuck here. Like, even though he technically could, you know, after waking up just now, he could have just, you know, straight went for Keith. I don't know. Maybe he's not going to because of, you know, jurisdiction, perhaps? Rules?
Yuihara, you obtained power formidable enough to raise Tokyo to the ground, and used it to turn Butterfly into ashes. However, Your flames raged out of control and began to burn your own body as well.
Ooh.
And so Keith Rothman took it upon himself to continuously
Oh.
cool you down.
So that's what he mean by in ice. Oh. That's what he mean by in ice. I thought it was going to be during their battle. But no, it was to try to save her from burning up. Oh my goodness. Dude, this story is insane. What am I watching like Arcane right now? What is this? Oh my god, look at that.
In the end, he froze even himself, becoming a pillar of ice.
Yeah, and I thought it was because of their battle. I didn't think it was because he was trying to save her. I mean, I guess it makes sense. Definitely makes sense. Oh my gosh. That's brutal. Using all of his power.
Currently, his body is sealed away in the depths of the Ministry. The Mikado system has...
Wait, depths of the minute? It's been that long? Oh my goodness.
Where are you going, Kaori Uehara?
Isn't it obvious? I'm gonna go save Keith.
Your efforts would be in vain.
And why would I listen to you, Deacon Shinobi?
Yeah, exactly. She just unlocked her powers. What do you mean?
Because I have crucial information for you.
Oh
If you truly
gosh,
wish
not
to save
again.
him, then it would be best if you did not take action. Listen, Kaori Uehara. Keith Rothman is guilty of 2 different crimes. The first is a charge for fraud from a few years ago. The second, abuse of Whisperer powers that went above his officer rank. Normally, these crimes would have been enough to sentence him to personality deletion, but thanks to his remarkable track record at work, he was sealed away instead.
I'm sorry, personality deletion is a thing in this world? Oh my, that sounds so scary. Can you imagine? Like, it's worse than like a life sentence. My goodness. What the heck? Personality deletion? I can't even fathom that. What the heck?
He was the one who neutralized you after all, at least in the eyes of the Mikado system. Thanks to that feat, he was granted this exemption. Be that as it may, if you were to show yourself now and the Mikado system took notice,
Oh, something bad would happen.
then his extraordinary feat would be overwritten. There would be nothing left to save him. In that moment, he would be sentenced to personality deletion.
Oh my gosh. Come on now, don't do this.
Damn it all! What the hell? What a load of shit! Who the hell decided that? Who wanted something like this?
Keith Rothman did. He desired this outcome. Also, there is one more thing I have to tell you. Since Keith's vital signs are still active, his customary promotion of 2 ranks has been put on hold for eternity.
Is that what the Eternity title, like a chapter or 2 ago, man? Oh my goodness. No. Well, it's even more sad than the original one, because in the OG, you know, I guess I just realized they're sticking with the theme of, like, you know, our main character fall in love with someone. Of course, I don't think they might take that further with Worlds Beyond, but with I'm sorry, I'm just trying to process everything happening in Ventress. Oh my goodness. But with, like, between these two, or I should say in the original, between Isabel and Kyle, right? At least it was, I mean, I didn't go too far in the story, so I don't know how much they went into that further in the story. but I did go enough in the OG where I've gotten a kind of idea of the dynamic between those two. Where it's like it's even worse because Kyle's like in that universe, like Kyle's dead, but and like sure maybe he shows up in spirit at one point, but that's even worse. Just he's physically there, but you can't help him, or else he's he's gonna be personality deleted. Oh my goodness. And like it's not like his body's gonna be destroyed, it's just his personality, so it's just like still gonna be him, I guess, but like not him, you know? Gosh, that is cruel.
By my calculations, you cannot save him in your current state. I would kill you if you tried, as would any other deacon. Even if you were to become stronger, the moment you enacted your rescue attempt, the Mikado system would delete his personality. That is the only future I foresee.
And he did say his abacus has a 98% chance of success, so or successfully predicting things. Oh my goodness.
However, if you were to go beyond Tokyo's borders and evolve into an existence that surpasses even my calculations...
Oh, he's hinting at something?
Then your fiery kiss may indeed wake your sleeping prince.
Oh my gosh, let's go. Her face when I was like, are you serious? I had to use that wording? No, I'm just kidding.
Answer me one thing.
Yes?
Can you even shed tears? If you can, then shed a few of them in my place.
I'll request that upgrade for next time.
That is true. He is fully cybernetic enhancements. I wonder, okay, because Kaori like controls flame, right? And like I'm assuming her natural body temperature because of it is higher than normal, most people. Can she cry or not? Or would it just evaporate upon leaving her eyes? It's kind of interesting. Interesting note there. Because I'm always kind of curious with like, people, beings or whatnot that can control fire like that. Like, does it affect your, external kind of things? I wonder.
At least you're predictable. You're all too damn late.
I too wish to know something. Where will you go, Kaori Uehara?
I'm gonna go find it. The truth.
Oh?
Does such a thing even exist? At the very least, you will not find it here in Tokyo. It has taken its leave.
Exactly. That's why I'm leaving.
You plan to leave this city?
Where's she going?
Nope.
Oh.
I'm leaving this world.
Oh. She's going to, the Battle of the Beast or whatever it's called.
I could feel divine flames crackling within me. A scorching blaze strong enough to melt even that frozen outsider. But still, without you... this city feels cold.
It's such a nice line. Look at that. That shot. I'm loving the theming of this world. I just gotta say that again. I'm always the sucker for like more futuristic, sci-fi, dystopian-y kind of settings, and this is like hitting all the sweet spots.
This isn't enough. I need fire that burns brighter, hotter. You said it yourself, didn't you, Keith?
So, smile, Uehara. I always loved how you smile.
Oh, she did hear everything.
Even when you burn everything to the ground, don't forget to smile. Because a free future is what you deserve.
You told me to live freely. I won't let you down. I'll do things how I want, when I want. This warmth you gave me, I'll use it to light a spark that sets the new world ablaze. I'll light a fire one more time. A blazing, beautiful bonfire. And it won't be a funeral pyre. It'll be a brilliant conflagration that thaws eternal ice.
Gosh, the wording in that sentence was absolute chills, inventors. God, oh my gosh. Those are some words I don't even know what they mean, but they meant it. They definitely hit. They definitely hit.
Keith, I'm gonna keep on blazing my trail to a free future. So watch over me.
Ooh.
Watch as I become a pillar of fire that pierces the heavens, burning brightly for you to see.
Let's go. Oh my gosh, dude. Chills. Wow. Let's go. I'm assuming the next released chapters are then just gonna be how they got into this. I'm forgetting what it's called. I think it's the Battle of the Beast. I don't know. Chat, let me know. VOD viewers also let me know as well what that it's called, because it's like Battle of the Beasts or something. The Beasts. I don't know. Next chapter will be available soon. Thanks for playing. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Of the next leader. Dude. Well, inventors. That's been Cody's story. And I think we've gone far long enough. It's coming up on 4 hours in a few minutes. My goodness. Let's head back to chatting. I don't just want to just break that down with you guys. Holy. Oh my goodness, chat. What the heck was that? What was that, chat? That story was so intense. I don't even have words for that. I can tell that they have kind of a bias towards Rune. I mean, I'm all here for it as a Rune player, but at the same time, like, I hope they give as much gravitas to other stories, because hey, I mean, at least we know that the story team can cook with with what they're given. So at least we know that much. So if they can apply that to the other classes, I mean, I'm honestly really interested. I think out of all the leaders, who do we have left actually? We have Esperanza, we have what's that called? Maria Merlis. Got 3, 4, 5. We have 3, yeah, 3, 4, 5. What are we missing? Who are we missing? Portal? No, we got Portal? No, Dryzen. Dragon. The Mr. Kung Fu. The show me your Kung Fu. Oh my goodness. What's his name? Galan, I think pronounced. Galan. I'm so excited to hear their stories. I hope they kind of pull from the original a little bit. The dragon. I feel like the way Galan was kind of introduced with Dragon was kind of sounded more like, more or less like a, you know, Kung Fu master. He probably runs like a dojo in his lore, I think. I could be wrong there in saying that, but kind of sounds like he runs like some sort of dojo, you know? The Mojo Dojo. Oh my gosh, inventors. I'm totally tweeting about that after the stream, by the way. Oh my gosh. What the heck? It's actually crazy. That went insane. My gosh. Alrighty. Well, as we cool down for the night, I hope you guys are having a wonderful, you know, midweek? No, we're on, well, sort of midweek. Going into the weekend. But I hope you guys are having a wonderful wind down to your week. Or starting to, at least. I know this is around the time that school starts up again for a lot of people. So, as always, remember to take your breaks. Remember to rest when you can. Enjoy your games like we are today when you can. And speaking of which, next week, you know, to kind of encapsulate that mentality of enjoying your free time and relaxing a little bit. I don't think we'll be streaming as much, though. I am thinking of getting some videos out, so maybe I will postpone streaming and focus on video stuff for the next couple of weeks. Who knows? I'll announce it on Twitter, of course. So if you haven't yet, YouTube folks, Twitch folks, first of all, thank you for staying around this long. But especially if you're watching the VOD all the way through up until now, thank you so much for sticking around. I know I always say it all the time, but it really does mean a lot to me that you guys do stick around for this stuff, because it's nice to kind of hang out, you know, at the end of a stream, chill out a little bit, especially after that gut punch that we were just delivered. So many twists, it's insane. But yeah, hopefully you guys are having a wonderful wind down to your week. But I don't know how next week we're probably gonna be putting out more video content. The next few weeks, I should say, than streaming. We'll see how it is. Tune into my Twitter. Everything is linked everywhere. YouTube folks is in the description, or about me. Twitch folks, basically the same thing. Just in about me in my little banner. You'll see everything there. But otherwise, let's do our VTuber shoutouts, folks. I know I explain this at the end of every stream, but who knows? Maybe someone's tuning into this and they don't know what it is. So I like to kind of give them the rundown every time. And I know for you guys, you know, those that are regulars here, kind of already know what this is, and it might be a little tedious, you know, to hear it over and over again at the end of every stream, especially if I'm doing streams like every day or like majority of the week. So I apologize if any of you guys are kind of tired of hearing it by now, but we're gonna give the little rundown. If you don't know what the VTuber shoutouts is, it's a little segment I do at the end of my streams, kind of give back to the community, and kind of say thanks. My way of saying thanks. Essentially what we do, it's basically what it sounds like. We're gonna shout out a VTuber, big or small, corporate or not, and we're gonna shout them out here live on the stream, as well as on all our social media platforms. Basically just Twitter and YouTube. Unfortunately, I don't know if you can do Twitch, ? I don't think so. I don't think they have a community page. I don't think so. But if there is, I might honestly do some research into looking through that. But we're gonna shout out VTuber. I do have a VTuber shoutouts form, so if you are a VTuber or know anyone that is, if you're a VTuber or know anyone that is that'd like to be shouted out live at the end of my streams, as well as on all my social media, please feel free to submit that. It only takes like 5 to 10 minutes, and again, it's my way of saying thanks to the community and kind of give a spotlight to some of the smaller creators, perhaps, in the community, like myself. I wouldn't say like myself, that sounds pretentious. But like you know, smaller creators or independent VTubers, you know, who are still either starting up and want to have a platform to share, or otherwise. Now, if you do submit to the form, I will say that I will obviously prioritize your submission. But let me just take a look if we have any today. Nope. Unfortunately, we don't. But again, I do emphasize, if you have the ability, please submit to the form, because I would love to, honestly, like, it's not just like a thing being like, oh yeah, you should do it because I said it so, or like you should do it because it helps me out. It's like interaction. It's like, you know, whatever. I'm not trying to like bait you necessarily into like, hey, click on this, click on this, click on this every stream. Even though I do kind of give the same ramble at the end of every stream. But the point is, I just want to, you know, I want to shout out the lovely creators that were able to give this platform to us and the space, because my goodness, I wouldn't be here without a bunch of the other VTubers that exist out there, you know, to give either inspiration to me to start up everything, or otherwise, you know, give inspiration to me to start up all these activities. All the lovely VTubers that like post about either on their social media or just on like as YouTube videos and whatnot, on like, oh, how to get started VTubing, what tools should you use, how to run all the programs. Like, even I've seen videos as well of like, oh, look at this, here's my setup, sort of thing. Just to give us a little behind the scenes look at what everything potentially could look like. It doesn't mean that you have to have the top end, you know, the top end things, but it also doesn't mean that you have to necessarily, you know, be broke and then not be able to do anything, because you can. This community has grown so much to the point that honestly you could. I honestly a lot of my setup is free, or free or very very low cost. Of course, there are some technology limits because of course you gotta have OBS. You gotta be able to run like games and whatnot. But even if not, like there's a lot of other things out there that can help you run things, even on mobile. I know, like, if you guys know about the thing, but it's called what, Prism Live. It's able to stream games from your phone, or you can use that as a little camera, I think, if I remember correctly, as for streaming and whatnot. I might consider that, using that as like a little webcam perhaps in the future, if we ever do a hand cam, if the camera feature works the way I think it does. But if not, we can always try to stream on there. I use like Reality to get this model you see right now. Again, free mobile app. Unfortunately, doesn't have a PC client, which is kind of unfortunate because then I can't just run it on here, and I can use my camera as a my phone camera as a hand cam kind of style thing, which would make everything more convenient, or even just looking at the chat, honestly, or as a controller for something. But nonetheless, I think it's a worthwhile investment. Technically, it is a VTubing app in itself. It's not just to make models or whatnot, although that is the feature of it. So who knows? Maybe in the future, when I can't sit down and stream like this on my PC, maybe we'll just hang out on Reality. Who knows? Because Reality is kind of limited in what you can do. I've seen the extent of it just being like reaction content, which makes sense because you're on mobile. You can't really do too much. You can't run too powerful games. So that does make sense. But otherwise, I am rambling. So let's get on with the VTuber shoutouts, folks. Today we are going to be shouting out Ken. Hold on. Give me a second to figure out how to pronounce this. Saya. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. Looks like she's on hiatus right now, but she will be returning in September. So actually that is right now, but I guess returning soon, maybe. The default announce some coming plans 1 2. Okay, hold up. Okay, so looks like she's starting back actually. Hold up. So it looks like she's just made a move. As in moved somewhere else, not made a move on someone. That's kind of weird. She's made a move somewhere else, so she was kind of dealing with that, it seems. But now she's back in streaming Saturdays, 11 a.m. JST and 6 p.m. PST. Hopefully those times are still correct. But if you don't know who Saya is, she is a elemental samurai swordswoman VTuber who does honestly a bunch of things, from singing to seems like doing like just chatting content, making music, of course, ASMR type content, watch alongs, doing RPGs, and a bunch of other things. She's also a vocalist and voice actor. Yeah, co-working and studying currently, it seems, and a bunch of other amazing things. So let's go check her out on all her socials, shall we, inventors? Spread the love. Alrighty, let's post everything into chat here. We got our Twitter, we got the YouTube, and of course, for y'all Twitch folks, we're gonna go raid someone after this. But before we do that, let's post the Twitch link. Alrighty, inventors. Well, before we, while I'm finding that, I guess I'd just say a final thank you to everybody who's been sticking around, watching the stream for this long. I mean, we've been almost going now for 4 hours, which is insane. I didn't expect to go this long. But honestly, I don't mind it, given how an amazing story we went through today. So that being said, let us head over on to some Worlds Beyond. Let's go see who else we can raid here. I see Ferris Hanako on here. Let's just make sure that they speak English before we go, even though seems like they do have the English tag, but could be wrong.
Stack this up, shouldn't I?
But yeah, otherwise I hope you guys have a lovely weekend. We're gonna go start and raid Ferris Hanako. on Twitch. YouTube folks, go check out, and Twitch folks as well, go check out their channel. Go check out Saya's channel.
I think I'm gonna try out the new character in Eternal Return.
Otherwise, I guess that will be it for me. Again, stream plans wise, I don't really know too much about what I want to do coming up. So do check my Twitter for that, and schedule and everything like that. I think I might switch to making more video content off of the streams we've been doing these past few weeks, just so I can give myself a little break, because coming back to streaming that much is honestly a lot of my voice, I'm not gonna lie. Halfway through the stream my voice kind of broke, so anyhow, and I had to kind of recuperate a little bit. Thank goodness the story allowed us to kind of take some moments of pause. But otherwise, inventors, again, make sure you're eating something, make sure you're hydrating, and getting yourself all healthy. Otherwise, I'll see you guys next time. Stay tuned on my Twitter when things are going to be going. But for now, I have been Wilson Goldfinch, your steampunk inventor from the Sky City of Leviton. Signing off. Bye-bye. Bye.